I was.
Sorry about that. Yeah, as I say, hello everybody.
Hi.
We're live now. We're officially live. Yeah, sorry about that problems. Yeah. This is, as I say, this is Pete from Playtendo Guy, special guest and that. And I'm just failing you to stream rather than that. So I'm just getting used to all the, all the buttons and that, making sure everything's, everything's sort of like working and that. But yeah, thanks again, Pete, for coming along and that. And
No
hopefully
worries.
there won't be any glitches this time. Yeah. So everything like from your side then.
It is playing now. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Then we'll get on with the comments then. Yeah. Sorry about that. Right, okay. Dr. Impossible or Counterpunch 184. Could be Pete watching the triple bill of Dallas and Corrie?
I've never seen an episode of Dallas, but Corrie, okay, guilty pleasure.
Yeah, J.R. Ewing, yeah, that was popular in our family in the 1980s. My mum used to watch Dallas and that. They've released the big DVD box set of that, gigantic one, yeah. But I haven't watched Coronation Street for ages.
Same here. It's the classic one they put on ITV3 or something. Watching it's from the 90s to the early 2000s.
Right. Okay. Yeah. What about EastEnders? No.
I haven't seen that for a little while.
Again,
not that good.
No. I saw that. What's the name though? Over the Jubilee weekend where they had Prince Charles. They invited him onto the set.
Oh, what with Danny Dyer?
Yeah, seeing that and Camilla. Yeah, but apart from that, I'm not really into the soaps, to be honest with you. But,
no, I'd rather just watch a film.
Yeah, I would, exactly, yeah. PL, you okay? Have you seen Trains of Busan? Go ahead, PC, you first.
Absolutely, I've seen it a couple of times. It's definitely one of the best zombie films of the last decade. It's fantastic. It's constantly on the edge of your seat. Action, really quite brutal, but also quite emotional as well. It tells a good story.
Yeah, I've seen it once. Loads of zombies in it, isn't there? Oh God, absolutely
it's relentless.
God, yeah. Trains of Busan. Yeah, they did a good job at that movie, actually.
Did you see the sequel?
No, didn't see it. No.
Yeah, not really missing much there.
Oh no, it's very, very rare. The sequels are as good as the first one.
Yeah, it takes a different turn. It does. It's not as good as the first one.
No, but it was very well done. The first one.
Definitely, I think it came out of nowhere, and people were quite shocked by how good it was.
Yeah. Just waiting for some more comments to come in. Yeah, sorry about that before. Because I was getting everything set up and that, and oh bloody hell, like when you think you've got everything set up, there's just one button what you need to press.
I honestly didn't notice. We were talking away. We thought we were live, weren't we? And then I just noticed, like, come on. When you said, "Come on, Alan, come on, Pete," Tony said that. I was like, "What?" Right. And it says up the top there, scheduled. And I'm like, "We're not live."
Yeah, well, definitely live now. Yeah,
definitely are.
Yeah. Yeah. So so you've had a good day then today, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been not too bad. I went out this morning, it was lovely and sunny, and on the way home, it absolutely chucked it down.
Yeah, it's been dull over here, like in Birkenhead, but the sun's come out now, Yeah.
Absolutely,
I don't mind the sun, but when it gets really hot and that, you can't sleep overnight. You have to put your fan on and that, Yeah, but it's been dull, as I say. It's been quite dull on the Wirral all day, but the sun's just peeked out now from behind the clouds, which is why I haven't put my ring lights on, because I usually put my ring lights on, to sort of like, it gets very dark in my room. So I have to put my ring lights on. But the only thing with the ring lights, the glare on your glasses,
Yeah, and I can imagine it can be quite hot as well if it's quite close.
Yeah, because I've got it like at an angle and that, But hopefully, if it stays like this, I might need to do it. I've got some comments now. PL, have you seen Paranormal Activity: Next of Kin? No. Have you, Pete?
Haven't seen a single Paranormal Activity film.
Oh, none of them. I've seen one.
Seen any.
No, I've seen one, but I'm not a great fan of found footage, to be honest. I think I've said this before. I'm not really into it. Like, the only found footage one I liked was that one called Creep, where the fella goes to his house and that. That's the only one I like. Yeah, but I actually got I've got all the Paranormal Activities. I got them cheap from a shop in Liverpool that's closed down now, but I got them for £2. So I've got them all. Yeah, so I'm going to work my way through them and that. But I've only seen the one. So I'll watch that again, obviously, to sort of like catch up with the story. Then I'll watch all the others then, and see.
There's quite a few of them, isn't there? And I think there's a new one coming out soon.
Yeah. When there's money to be made in a franchise, you can guarantee they'll milk it to dry.
And it's made on a shoestring budget, so that's another thing.
Exactly, yeah. That one, that Camp Blood one as well. They just released the box set here last year. A big box set like that. I think it's about 12 Camp Blood movies in. So I told Bryn about from Horror Hands, and he sent off for it. Did you see his video?
I haven't yet, but I'm gonna have to.
It's a fantastic set. Big box set like that. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. Bit pricey though. Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah. It's Dr. Impossible again. Alan, you've got quite a few comments underneath the comment you read. Can you see them? Just where can we way through
I think
them?
it means like starting from the top again. I think that's what Dr. Impossible means.
Yeah. Did you see Army of the Dead? Army of the Dead? No.
That's the Zack Snyder one. I think that was on Netflix last year. Yeah, I watched it. Bit overlong, bit convoluted. Not a big fan, to be fair.
No. PL says, have you seen The Conjuring 3? Yeah, I wasn't too I didn't like it as much as the first two. How about you, Peace?
I did. It was all right for what it was. The soundtrack was great in it, but it definitely was the lower of the Conjuring films.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
I got rid of it, like, because I only really tend to keep movies that I like, I'm going to watch again and again. But some movies you're only going to watch them once, and that's it, really, But I didn't think it was as good as the other ones,
I ended up picking it up for about £2 or £3 from Tesco clearing out sale, so it wasn't too bad for Blu-ray.
Yeah, they're getting rid. Sorry, go on.
Pardon? Oh, I was going to say, like, the lead characters, Vera Farmiga and Patrick, whatever his name is, I think they're really good as the two leads.
I like Vera Farmiga. Yeah, she was good in Psycho, wasn't she? Bates Motel. Good actress, yeah. I like Vera Farmiga. Yeah, but as I say, the third one, it wasn't as good as the other two. PL, have you seen Dawn of the Dead 2004? No.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No. My favourite zombie movies, to be honest with you, I haven't really got all that many, but my favourite ones is The Hammer, Plague of the Zombies, from, I think it was 1965 or 66. And I like Night of the Living Dead from 1968, George A. Romero. But apart from that, a lot of the zombie movies, they tend to be pretty samey, or get good characters in them. I've said this before, if you get good characters in a movie, it makes the story, Yeah,
so, I agree.
Yeah. Martin's here. Answer the other comments. Yeah, we had a little bit of a glitch, Martin. I'm sorry about that. So what do you think?
We were chatting.
Shall we scroll back?
We were chatting away. We were chatting away. We didn't realise, and I should know, I've done enough live streams to realise it, but we were getting lost in the chat.
Right, so we'll scroll up then, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Tony Crosby, good evening, gentlemen. Live chat, I hope you're well. Yeah, all right, so, yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Martin of the Movie Man, hey, dudes. You okay, mate?
Hey, Martin.
Dr. Impossible, if Hammer Horror be the food of life, then so be it. Evening, Monster Lovers, evening.
Evening, Dr. Impossible.
Martin of the Movie Man, what is the lad on the thumbnail? What is the lad on the thumbnail drinking?
We were talking about this. That was at Christmas time. I had a Greg's coffee, and I was just drinking it, and that's my profile pic on Facebook.
Yeah. The curious, you see, you wonder what you drink. It's that lager. The Dr. Impossible again. Pete's drinking his favourite drink, Lucasade.
I haven't had it for a couple of months, Dr. Impossible.
Martin of the Movie Man, what is your favourite Christopher Lee film? I like him in the Lord of the Rings films. Oh, God, too numerous to mention, Martin. Too numerous to mention. Dracula. Oh, God, The Wicker Man. Scaramanga, as Pete said before. The Man with the Golden Gun, 1974. He's made loads. He's also made cameo appearances as well. It's not only horror, but obviously in many other kinds of movies. He's got a very good, he did have a very good voice, operatic singer. Yeah, he was he was on a lot of the Sunday shows, when he had like Stars on Sunday. He used to be on all them, Fantastic.
He did do a lot of voice acting for video games back in the day as well.
Yeah, that deep baritone voice as well. Fantastic. The Dr. Impossible's here. Who would you say is the best British horror director? Well, Jimmy Sangster, Freddie Francis, Michael Winner, Lionel Bart,
Terence Fisher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's quite a few.
Yeah. Mustn't forget Richard Attenborough.
True.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gina's here. You're right, Gina. Hi, Alan and everyone. Thanks for coming by,
Hi.
Gina. Tony Crosby. Right, so Dr. Impossible for me, that would have been Freddie Francis. Yeah. Right. I think we're getting up to date now. Andy's here. You okay, Andy? Hi. Thanks for coming along. Edward's here. Evening, guys. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're great. Thanks, Edward. Hope you are.
Hey, Edward. Hope you're well.
Dr. Impossible. Freddie Francis certainly had significant impact on British horror until he left directing and became a full-time cinematographer. Yeah. Terence Fisher for me, yeah. Chestnut 7. Hi, Alan, everyone. You okay? Thanks for dropping by.
Hi.
Tony's here. Come on, Alan, in peace.
We thought that was something completely different, didn't we? Until I tweaked it when we weren't live.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Your favourite singers, oh God, Elvis, the Beatles, ABBA, T-Rex, Slade. Yeah.
Are you going to go and see the new Elvis film when it comes out?
Going to wait till it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD. I don't go out, Peter. I get them all on Blu-ray. No, I don't bother. Yeah, I've never really, to be honest, I've never really been a huge fan of going to see them on the big screen. I've always, my mum and dad, when they were young, they went to the pictures nearly every week, but I'm not really into that. Like, it's expensive as well, isn't it?
I think back in the day, like when you were younger, it was more of an experience, but now it can be quite. There can be people there that ruin the experience, shall I say?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And as you said, the pricing is quite expensive.
Much in a bag of crisps or anything, or a squawking kid,
Oh, definitely. When I went to see the Batman, there was somebody there with a baby, and she was complaining that the baby was crying because the music was too loud.
Ridiculous, isn't it? The Doctor's here again. Dr. Impossible. Could be Pete watching a triple bill of Dallas and Corrie. I don't think so.
No.
Where are we? Train to Busan. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen it. Great film.
Yeah. Have you seen Paranormal Activity Next of Kin? No.
No.
The Doctor's here again. Alan, you've got quite a few. Yeah, we know. We're trying to get through. We just had a little glitch at the beginning, but we're doing our best to sort of, get through them and that. Sorry about that anyway. It's stuck an almighty leap again. Right. PL, did you see Army of the Dead? No.
I see it. Nah, not that great, the film.
Right. Conjuring 3, didn't like it. Didn't think it was the first.
It weren't as good as the other two.
No. PL, have you seen Dawn of the Dead 2004? No.
No.
Martin of the Movie Man, answer the other comments.
Getting caught up.
Mate, yeah. Can't help these things sometimes, mate. Tony Crosby, I've got the Blade set. This is a new one. I've got the Blade set on Underworld movies to watch. Any good? Not really a fan of them. How about you, Pete?
The first two Blade films are great. I think the second one is directed by Guillermo del Toro, and them two are really good. The last one, Blade Trinity, not that good. But Underworld is a bit like the Resident Evil franchise. They're not good, but they're sort of guilty pleasures. Plus, you've got Kate Beckinsale in it, so that isn't. So that's not too bad.
Right. Brian's here. Brian Gilson. You okay, Brian? Hi, guys. Hope you're both well. Have you both seen Digging Up the Marrow by Adam Green? It's really good now. Have you seen it, Peace?
No, I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look into that.
Right. PL, have you seen The Boy? I like the first one. I didn't like the second one. How about
you? Is this the Brahms The Boy, is it?
That's the one, yeah.
I've seen it about, but no, I haven't seen it. I've heard the second one's pretty bad, though.
It's terrible. It's dire. I think I've fallen asleep halfway through. As I often do when I don't like a movie. You don't have to take a sleeping pill. Just watch a boring movie, and you're nodding off,
Definitely.
Yeah. PL, have you repo the Genetic Opera? No.
Never heard of it.
The Doctor's here again. Okay, Alan. Corruption on Indicator. Did you pick up that rather nice set? Film was all right, but the extras, Jesus. Took me a month to get through them. I've got the first edition of Corruption, which I think it was Synapse, somebody like that brought it out. But I haven't got that big. But you've got that, haven't you, Pete? That big.
Yeah,
box
I've
set.
got that one with the box set with the booklet and poster and a couple of discs. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's not too bad.
Oh, it's great. It's a great movie. Piece of cushion, yeah. Oh, he's fantastic in that, yeah. He plays like a bad guy, you know. So he can play both parts. He can play a good guy and he can play a bad guy, you know. Fantastic.
Yeah, it makes a change for him to play like a villain. The only really villain I can remember him being is like in Star Wars.
Yeah, and Frankenstein.
Oh,
he's quite nasty in that, especially the one with the one with Veronica Carlson where he stabs her in the stomach in that because she lets the monster out. She's got like a scalpel. He sort of turns her hand round like that and stabs her in the stomach. Yeah, oh, really nasty. And also there was a rape scene in that, and he didn't want to do the rape scene. So what he done? He took Veronica out to lunch, and he said, "You know, dear, when we come to this scene, it's not me." He kept assuring it's not me and that, and so he sort of like calmed it down a little bit, like, but oh yeah, he actually raped it in that. Yeah, fantastic actor though, and a very nice man as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Martin of the Movie Man. Yeah, you're live. Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
yeah, we're live.
PL, have you heard of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
They're making a horror film based on Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, you're joking. Is this up?
This is real happening. Apparently, Winnie the Pooh's gone into public domain now, like the Amityville Horror. So anybody can use the name and make a film of it, and it's just awful.
That's right. Yeah, you put it in the public domain. You can use it like Dracula, can't you? You can make a movie or a book of Dracula because he's in the public domain. But I haven't heard of this one. Winnie the Pooh.
They wear these like really bad, cheaply bought costume shop masks, and they go around like. There's a trailer about it. Does not look very good.
What would we be doing next? Rupert the Bear, serial killer. What the heck? I wouldn't put a.
Don't give him ideas, Alan. Don't give him ideas.
I'm not. I wouldn't like to see that. Rupert the Bear was a big favourite of mine when I was growing up because I used to like.
I can. Yeah, I can remember the show.
Yeah. God, can't believe it what they're making now. You know. Oh, that one. What was that one you done? Was it the Banana Splits? Where the.
I've heard that's not too bad.
Yeah, they made the Banana Splits into sort of like killers and that, you know. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard people talking about it, you know. Yeah. Jamie's here. You're right, Jamie. Hi, Alan. Jimmy Sangster and Roy Ward Baker, good horror directors. Hope you're keeping well. Oh yeah, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, hope you are as well. Yeah, and thanks for coming along tonight. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. Chestnut 7, Christopher Lee also witnessed the last guillotining. Oh, right.
Wow. Because he was quite old when he passed away, weren't he? 90 odd.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, walk on, always believe. Watch your Alan. Watch your piece. Hope you're both well. Who's your favourite scream queen? My favourite is Barbara Crampton. I like Barbara Crampton, so I'll go first on this, and I'll let Pete come in on what his favourite scream queens are. So my favourite scream queens are the girl that was in the Axe movies, Danielle Harris. I like Danielle Harris. I like the girl that was in Nightmare on Elm Street, Heather Langenkamp. Veronica Carlson. I like the girl, I like Janet Leigh in Psycho. Yeah. Of course, I mustn't forget Jamie Lee Curtis. Like her. There's quite a few. Yeah, but I say Barbara Crampton, Veronica Carlson. I like Ingrid Pitt as well, although she was more of a she played more like vampire roles and that. Yeah, but one of my all-time favorites horror actresses. Susie Kendall, who was in The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. She's fantastic.
She's really good. Yeah.
Trying to think. Screen queen.
I know there's a couple of them in the Giallo type films, but I can't remember how to pronounce their names. They're quite good.
Some of the names are virtually unpronounceable, you know. Or I think Danielle Harris is fantastic because she's made quite a few modern horror movies. Danielle Harris. How about you, Pete's favorite screen queens?
But hey, Brett, how are you doing, mate? What was I going to say now? What's the name from Scream? Neve Campbell. She was pretty good.
She's good, yeah.
Yes. Did you hear that? What's going to happen with Scream 6? She's not going to be in it.
Not going to be in it. I know.
No, I don't know what to make of that one. That's going to make Scream 6 a bit of a struggle, I think.
Yeah. She's good here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else
obviously, Obviously Jamie Lee Curtis. She's obviously the #1 she is, and the girl from The First Nightmare on Elm Street. She was great.
Yeah, Heather Langenkamp.
That's the one. Yeah.
I've heard like they're gonna do another one. They're gonna bring her back. Oh, much older woman, obviously, you know. Yeah, but how much further can you take that Freddy Krueger story? I mean, it ended like when they put a lot of humor in, didn't they? I mean, I only liked the first 3. I couldn't get into the others and that. I don't know about you, Pete. Have you got a favourite Nightmare on Elm Street?
I would say the first one and the third one are probably the best.
Yeah.
The second one's not too bad. It does go a little bit too far the other way, it does. But there's some good moments in it. And I think Freddy himself is a bit too OTT in it, shall I say.
Oh, yeah. And the wisecracks as well. In a Dream Warriors, he starts coming out with the wisecracks, doesn't he? And then it goes further and further as the series goes on. He also sees, wisecracks and that. Oh, it says what was it with it? The television scene in the Dream Warriors where doesn't he put one of the girls' head through the window and you're on prime time, bitch, or something like that, he says.
Welcome to prime time, bitch. Yeah, I had a laugh at that. That's hilarious. That's good though.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but
they do become less and less scary as they go along because it ends up just feeling like you're watching a comedian, really.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Like, you know, right? What's the next one? Martin. Oh boy, no, I haven't seen it. Have you?
Yeah, good film. Very dark film and quite an uncomfortable watch, but it's a really good thriller, sort of horror thriller.
Foreign one.
Yeah, it is foreign. I think it's like South Korean. I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't seen
it. It's based on like a manga or a Japanese cartoon or something.
Right. Snowherb 72. Hello from the Netherlands. You okay? Hope that you do all the horror-minded YouTubers guests in the next month. I like us already. Oh, thanks very much for the kind words. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hope the weather's nice in the Netherlands. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Just scroll down. Right. OPL, have you seen Fear Street Part 1? No.
No, Netflix ones, no.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment on that, unfortunately. The doctor's here. Have you seen The Appointment with Edward Woodward? No. Although he's one of my favourite actors. I like Edward Woodward. He's great in The Wicker Man. He played the policeman. Who's seen that?
Yeah, The Wicker Man. I have seen that quite a few times. Great film, and he was brilliant in it.
Yeah,
but I haven't seen The Appointment.
No. Right. You all right, Jamie? Hi, Pete. Nice to meet you. Enjoy your evening.
Hey, Jamie.
PL, have you seen The Other Lamb? Oh, God's sake, don't say he's made another. Oh, come to think of it. They have, it's a British one, yeah. Oh, I took one looking at HMV, but I'm not getting that because the first Lamb. Have you seen the Lamb piece? Lamb.
No.
Or you're not missing much. Don't waste your money on it. It's a load of rubbish. It's about this couple. They adopt this it's like a hybrid. It's got like a lamb's head and a human's body. Oh, it's rubbish.
What?
It's absolute rubbish. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to try it out? Like, that's just my opinion. You know. But oh god, what a boring.
Oh, it sounds awful.
Oh god, that's terrible. It really was.
Did it go straight on eBay?
Yeah, and I got rid of it. So
wow. That's good.
Yeah. Well, what it is, basically, they're just like in the countryside, like on this farm, and they sort of like this lamb thing, and that's like I won't give too much away in case you want to check it out. It's got like a lamb's head, and it's got like a little boy's body. Mad it was. And then in the end, like what happens is the father, the real father, he comes for it. So what he does, he shoots the dad, the dad and that, the farmer, he shoots it and he takes the creature away. And that's it. He just takes the creature away with him. Oh, it's rubbish. Absolute crap. Wow. A lot of talking. Oh, it was boring. Yeah. So I'm going to avoid that one. The other one.
So, it certainly sounds like I will and all.
Yeah. Right, here are we?
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah. Have you seen PL? Have you seen Cronus and Crimson Peak? No.
Seen Crimson Peak. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, Maya Wachowski and Tom Hiddleston and Jessica Chastain, Guillermo del Toro film. Pretty good gothic horror sort of film.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
Right. Martin. You've seen Society. I've seen Society years ago. Yeah. I didn't care much for it, Martin. Have you? Have you seen Society?
I've watched it this year.
What do you think of it?
Starts off not too bad. I'm just like, it seems all right. And then the final half an hour. What the heck am I watching here? What the heck?
Yeah, I've only seen it once. Like, one watch for me.
The practical effects are great at it, but such a surreal experience.
Oh God!
Not a film to watch with your parents. Let's just say.
No, that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Just right. How do you both decide on what flick you will watch? Oh God! Well, the story's good, and what if I want to watch a comedy, I'll watch a comedy. If I want to watch a horror, I'll watch a horror. If I feel like watching an action thrill, I'll watch it. That's basically what I feel like watching. Yeah. How about you? More of the same vein. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a pile of films that I want to watch next, and I'll just pick from one of them.
Yeah.
Once I've seen them, I'll add another one to the pile, and then just get through them.
Yeah. It's just pretty much what you feel like, watching, like,
Yeah. Just don't sit and watch Irreversible at 2:00 in the morning like I did.
What's that? Irreversible?
Oh,
it's scary.
It's a horrible film to watch. It's not a very nice film to watch.
Is it a modern one? Is it right?
It's a modern French film. It's a very uncomfortable watch. It's not very nice at all.
Nice. You're all right. So I love Blade and the Dracula Lives comics from the 70s. I had a big collection of them. A massive collection of Marvel comics, and the Dracula Lives comics, and that was basically where Dracula comes into modern times, And I love the Marvel comics, and DC.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to the new Blade movie that's coming out?
Not really into Blade. No, not really into it. I love Dracula Lives, but Blade, I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan of the movies.
Did you see that Dracula Untold film from a few years ago?
No, didn't see it.
Never saw that.
Any good?
That wasn't not too bad, to be fair.
It's not a historical one, but we see it more like from a historical perspective.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, like when he's like Vlad the Impaler and he's in an army.
That's the one.
I've seen trailers of that, but I haven't seen it right through. I know the one you mean. Yeah, he's like he's fighting like, isn't he? Like a more historical. You wouldn't think it was a Dracula movie in that context, because when you think of Dracula, you immediately think of like Christopher Lee standing in the graveyard, But then you've got like the historical part, haven't you? It's history in that. Yeah, I've seen trailers of that, but I haven't seen it right through. PL, have you seen Dracula 3D? Is that the one with
Argento one? Yeah.
Yeah. He turns into a big, what's the name of that? Doesn't he? Big insect.
It's an odd film.
It's okay, like, well, give me Christopher Lee any day, I'll tell you who come very close to playing Dracula, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Louis Jordan, the French actor, 1977, he was in Dracula. You like that TV series that was on a few years ago? With Mark Gatiss.
Oh, yes. Klaus Bang, I think his name was, who played Dracula.
Yeah. But this is more like going back to the Stoker novel as it was written. I've got that in my collection. I'll do a review of that.
That's a late 70s one, wasn't it? A TV movie or something?
Yeah, Louis Jordan. Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah, I think I know which one that is. Yeah, I've heard that's not too bad.
It's a good one, that. Yeah. I like Christopher Lee. It's my favourite. Louis Jordan. And I like Bela Lugosi for what he was. I mean, it's a bit campy now because he skits his accent, don't they? They start, when you see these comedy sketches, they always do a Lugosi accents. Yeah, but he didn't have any teeth. That was the first thing that when I saw Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi first, obviously, and then I saw Christopher Lee, I thought to myself, they should have given him bloody teeth. Bela Lugosi, because all he done, he just stared, didn't he? So like he put his hand up like that, and he gave him a creepy look. Whereas Christopher Lee, he was really feral, and he's real. He could be very urbane and charming.
I think he was the perfect rendition of Dracula. He's the most iconic one. When you think of Dracula, you think of Christopher Lee. Bela Lugosi was good. The first film, the 31 film, I think it was 1931.
Yeah, 31. That's the one. Yeah.
That's a good film. You can definitely tell that it's feels like a stage play at times, but the Italian version, I think, is more dark and a bit better. Have you seen that one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For its time, it did frighten people, but obviously comparing that now to the movies now, Christopher Lee was the best. He always will be, But other actors, I'm not saying other actors haven't had a good shot at the role, and I give them credit for that. They're trying, but there'll always be one Dracula for me, and that's Christopher Lee. Yeah. So it'll be Christopher Lee, Louis Jordan, Bela Lugosi, and getting away from Dracula. If you want an ordinary vampire, I'd say Robert Quarry, who played Count Yorga. Have you seen any of the Count Yorga movies?
They're on Arrow, aren't they?
Yeah, Count Yorga.
I haven't seen them, but I've been tempted to pick it up.
Or there's one particular scene piece in that. I think it's the second one. I'm sure, yeah, the second one where the family are in this house and that, and all of a sudden one of them looks through the window and you see this bloody horde of vampires rushing towards the house, and he breaks into the house and he slaughters all the people. Oh, it's fantastic. Wow. Yeah, you want to check it out? Count Yorga and the Return of Count Yorga. Oh, they don't half kill the people, you know. Yeah, so check those two out, Count Yorga. Get back to the
keep an eye out for him.
Yeah. You okay, Martin? Favourite Arrow release? Oh God, now you're asking. There's far too many to mention. How about you, Pete? Have you got a favourite Arrow release?
Oh, there's quite a few. I know I can pick a few out. Horror Express, True Romance,
yeah,
The Thing,
yeah,
Waterworld, and probably like I don't know, probably the Hellraiser box set, and that's about it.
Oh, right, yeah. I've got the Bird with the Crystal Plumage, as you can see there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favourites, yeah.
Tenebrae as well. Have you seen Tenebrae?
That's coming out in 4K. Yeah.
Oh, I am tempted. Once I can get a 4K player, I might have to get that because I love that film. That's just so good.
But, you know, you see these new releases and that. A lot of people say, some people say there's not much difference, but there isn't certain movies, you know. I did watch, what's the name, Mondo Chelovek, John. He does good comparisons, doesn't he? And he tells you if it's worth upgrading. He's very good at that, John. He does a really good.
I know he is. He knows the stuff he does.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But there's too many to mention. Like, I've got loads of Arrow.
Have you seen Phenomena?
Yeah, I've got it. With Donald Pleasance, yeah. And the
chimp.
My mum won't watch that because she hates insects. Oh, don't put that on. Don't put that on. There's too many insects in it, you know. I mean, I don't like insects myself, but I do like that Phenomena. Yeah, just get what's the name, piece? Just get a swig. So it's going
right.
Yeah, and it is water. Yeah. Anybody thinks I'm what's the name? It's just water. Oh yeah, Arrow are fantastic. They really are. Black Sabbath as well. Boris Karloff, the anthology movie. That's a good one. Arrow, yeah. And a couple of Vincent Prices as well. I
need to watch some of them because I've got Theatre of Blood and I want to get a few more.
That's a good one, that Theatre of Blood, especially the one with the poodle pie. You know,
I see it in the trailer.
that is one gross scene. It really is. You know. Oh yeah. I mean, like he's like this critic, like, and to cut a long story short, he gets a lot of bum reviews and he starts exacting his revenge on all the critics. Yeah. And boy, does he exact his revenge, but that's horrible. That.
Have you seen Comedy of Terrors? Is that one of his as well?
That's more of a humorous. That gives a more humorous slant on story. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not really horrifying. You know, it's not a real horror. Walk On Always Believe, a great review of Freaks, 1932, Alan. Yeah, it's a good movie, that. I've seen that classic horror picture many times. It's easily one of the greatest horrors there is. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. Also, the behind the scenes are very interesting. Yeah, it's great. Freaks. Yeah, have you seen that piece?
I haven't actually heard of that one, but I'll have to give it a go. I'll have to watch your review.
Yeah, it's good, that one. Oh, PL, did you see Hell House? Is that what, LLC? No, I haven't seen that one. Have you?
Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one.
No. I've seen The Legend of Hell House with Roddy McDowell. We haven't seen that one. PL, again, did you see Crimes? What's that? Crimes of the Father, I presume you mean. He said through that. I presume you mean Father, do you?
I don't know. There's a new one by Cronenberg called Crimes of Something, and that debuted at Cannes, and that was supposed to be quite much.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. Nice. Get some more. PL's here again. Did you see Fear Street Part 2? I haven't seen any of the Fear Streets. I haven't seen them, so I can't really comment.
No. I've heard they're quite good. I've heard they're not a bad little series.
Right. PL, did you see the Black Cat? Now, when you say the Black Cat, do you mean the old one with Lugosi and Karloff, or do you mean the more the more recent versions of the Black Cat. There's been a few, hasn't there? The Black Cat, you know, yeah. There was one made in, I think it was around about 1983, that with Patrick McGee. That was a good one. But there's been quite a few adaptations of the Black Cat. So which one can you sort of enlighten a little bit more on that? Which Black Cat you mean?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh no, this one. Did you see Two Evil Eyes? I've just upgraded to 4K. Yeah, it's got 2 stories in it. Yeah, that's very good, that one. Yeah.
Isn't one of them an Argento one?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's good, that. Yeah, I like that one. Oh. Brian Hall. Oh, it used to be a Brian Hall. Used to play for Liverpool Football Club. I don't think it is the Brian Hall. Are you looking forward to the new Salem's Lot movie? I've got mixed feelings about that because I read something about it online to say that we're going to make vampires scary again. So if the true to the word and you do make them scary again, yeah. But then again, you can make the vampires scary, but it depends on the story. It's got to have a good story. I mean, I loved the first one with David Soul, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I just hope they don't make a mess of it. How about you, Peace?
Oh, yeah, definitely looking forward to it. The first one is great. Obviously, that window scene, that was terrifying, but it's such a good film. I'm looking forward to this new one. Hopefully, it'll be a good remake of it and not like other ones that seem to like modernize it too much.
No Twilight Eye, no slushy teenage angst vampires and that, you know. Oh,
have you seen the trailer for the new the Munsters TV film that's coming out from Rob Zombie?
No, I haven't. No. Have you?
I watched it today. It looks like a carbon copy of the original. It's all shot in black and white, and they actually look very similar to the original actors.
Oh, flipping heck. There's not much difference then from the trailer. Oh, I'll have to watch out for that. Thanks for letting me know about that. Dr. Impossible, Hammer House of Horror on ITV back in the day. Yeah. Used to love watching that when I was young, yeah. Plus reruns on ITV of Shadows in the 1980s. I've got Shadows on DVD. I haven't watched all the episodes yet. I tell you what, my favourite one, and that is the one where they're in the train station. The couple, you go into the train station and they just missed the last train. And they're in this train station and you see all these old-fashioned newspapers and that, you know. And it's got this sort of like a feel from the, I think is it the 1930s or 1920s? That's very good, that one, yeah. But I haven't seen all the rest of the Shadows and Hammer House of Horror. Oh yeah, well of course if you've been watching me reviews, you know how much I love that series. Yeah, how about you, Peter? Either of those?
I've seen like a couple of episodes of Hammer House of Horror when it used to be on TV. I know some of them are on BritBox, but I've more seen the films more than anything. But I haven't heard of Shadows before. But I know my parents have always talked about like Hammer House of Horrors, watching them on a night time. I think it was a Friday night or something.
Yeah. Oh, they repeated them as well countless times on cable, on Sky and that. Yeah. But I've got the Australian set now. You know, the imprints and that. We've got commentary in that from Jonathan Rigby, and he knows his stuff. When it comes to you ever see the name Jonathan Rigby in a movie, any kind of movie, really, what you get, you'll know you're in for a good commentary. Yeah, he knows his stuff. Yeah, he's very good. Yeah, some good anecdotes as well about the movies and that. You know, PL. What's this? Did you A Rings? I presume you mean did you see Rings? I've seen I've seen Ring 1 and Ring 2. I didn't like the third one, Rings. How about you, Pete?
I haven't seen any of them, but I do have them, and I have to give them a watch.
Yeah, well, Naomi Watts, that's another favourite actress of mine, Naomi Watts. She was in the first two. Oh, he's gone up. You're right, you've disappeared then for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just moving into the kitchen.
Oh, right.
Oh,
right. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Just have a swig. Yeah, so but I've seen I like the first two, but I didn't like the third one because what they done with that, they brought it into sort of like they made it real technology, like technology themed and that. They did the same with the remake of Child's Play. They sort of like made it more technology.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, it kind of loses the charm of the original and tries to modernize it. Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah. Well, I love the first Child's Play and Child's Play 2. I wasn't too keen on the one when he was in the army, the third one.
No.
Yeah, he was in the army. Yeah, I don't remember too much of it now because it's years since I've seen it, but I didn't like that. The other one I liked was the one with the girls in the wheelchair, The Curse of Chucky. That was good.
I haven't seen that one.
Good, that one. Did you see VHS PL saying, Yeah, I did see VHS and I didn't like it. Didn't like it. It was found footage. So have you seen that?
I was going to imagine it. Yeah, I've heard of it. It's found footage,
Yeah.
isn't it? But no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Like found footage, and I heard a lot of people raving over this. You know, oh, you've got to see VHS. You've got to see VHS. But when I got it from Poundland for a quid, so I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. I don't like found footage, but I'll give it a shot. I'm willing to give anything a shot, really. If you know, just to see like what it's like for myself. You know, but I didn't like it. You know, so I won't be getting any of the others. So. Dr. Impossible, Alan Gibson, Peter Sasdy directed some of those Hammer House of Horrors. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Peter Sasdy, he directed Taste the Blood of Dracula, one of my favorite Dracula movies. Yeah, Peter Sasdy. Yeah, he's a great director. Yeah, he did a good job with them. Right. PL is saying, did you see Sharknado and Waspnado? Oh, they've made a Waspnado now, have they?
Oh no!
Yeah, Waspnado. Yeah, no, I haven't seen Waspnado. I've seen clips of the Sharknado movies. How about you, Pete? Have you seen any of them?
I've seen footage of Sharknado, but I've never actually seen it. But I've heard that there's like loads of cameos in it. I think David Hasselhoff is in one of them, isn't he?
Oh right, yeah. As I say, I can't really comment on them because I've only seen clips of them. And Waspnado, that's news to me, you know.
Yeah, I think that came out quite a few years ago. I think they've done quite a few different tornado sort of films, but
you're right, Tony. Was going to watch House of the Devil on the Horror Channel last night, but forgot about it. Is it any good? Well, I like it, but a lot of people think it's a bit slow because it's the babysitter. You've got the babysitter looking after this, this couple's like, well, what we think is a child upstairs, but there's something very dark in the house. But a lot of people didn't like it. It was a slow burner, and it's basically the babysitter's in the house, and she's sort of like, she's waltzing around the house and that, playing, combing her hair and that. I think she put some records on and starts dancing around she starts dancing around the house, that, yeah. But I liked it. I thought it was pretty good, yeah. House of the Devil, yeah.
Have you seen that? Have a look into that. House of the Devil, let me have a look. House of the Devil, have a look online. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's too
good film. I liked it.
Oh, I'll have to give it a go. It is on the Horror Channel, so I'll probably be on the iPlayer, so I'll probably give that a watch then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. Martin is saying, seen Black Sheep. No. Piece, Black Sheep.
I've heard of it before. I think that's like a horror comedy film about a zombie sheep.
Hang on a minute. Is that the one with oh god, the British movie where the sheep eat this chemical stuff and they go like wild and that, and they start attacking people? Is that the one you mean?
I think that is. Yeah, I can remember I've seen a trailer for it as a kid, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, they consume this chemical and they go on a rampage and that. You start jumping on people and gorging on them. So that might be the one he means. Yeah,
probably.
It's all right.
Oh, that's good.
You okay, Jamie? Hi, Alan. Peace. I like Jussi Stensgaard. Oh, yeah, I like her as well. Yeah, the blonde girl from the Hammer movies. Yeah, Lust for a Vampire. Ralph Bates. Yeah. Okay, so Mara. Yeah. From Horror of Frankenstein. Yeah. Vampire Lovers. Yeah, all good choices, Jamie. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. I've seen a couple of them. They're good.
Yeah, and Mary and Madeline Collinson. Oh, the Twins of Evil. Yeah, that's a great one. That. Yeah. Have you seen a piece?
Yeah, I've seen Twins of Evil quite a few years ago.
Oh yeah, all good choices there, Jamie. Yeah. Oh, Jussi Stensgaard. Oh, she's lovely here. Yeah, I think she's Swedish. Yeah. Lust for a Vampire. I've got that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kate O'Mara. She used to be in Doctor Who. I think.
Yeah. She's a good actress there. Yeah. Very good. Good choices there. Yeah. PL. Did you see? I presume you mean Suspiria 2018. I've got no intention of seeing it because I like the original.
Same here. I've heard the remake's not too bad, but the original's fantastic.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really. I was going to give it a shot, but I thought to myself, well, a lot of people said it's very slow. I suppose it's another one of those Marmite movies, really. A lot of people like it. A lot of people, they're not too keen on it. So I don't think. I think I'll be passing on that one. I'm a big fan of the original. You see.
Yeah.
Well, again, have you seen Gretel and Hansel? No. Have you, Peace?
No. I've heard of it. I've heard it's not too bad, so probably will give it a go. It's a fairly recent film, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Yeah, you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a spin, obviously on the Hansel and Gretel story, but they sort of like rearranged the names, haven't they? Yeah, yeah. They do. I've noticed that with a lot of these modern horror movies, they take a new spin on the fairy tales, the old fairy tales, and they put their own interpretation on it. You know, so yeah. Because when you think about it, like, there's a lot of horror in those fairy tales, you know, people getting chopped up and that, you know, and these ravenous bears and that, you know, there's a lot of
looking back on it now, yeah, they're quite mature for like kids' tales to tell.
Yeah, you know, and the Bible as well. There's a lot of horror in the Bible, you know, all the slaughter and that in the Bible, you know, yeah. Like a lot of horror writers, like they can get their inspiration from from old stories and that, you know, yeah. It looks sort of like, I thought, that'd make a good story, you know. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you, Pete. Do you like folk horror movies?
Yeah,
like
don't mind them. Yeah,
I love them. Yeah, Blood on Satan's Claw. Have you seen that?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Have you seen Midsummer? Is it Midsummer or Midsummer?
Oh God, I have a little bit of a rant about that. Midsummer. You know what spoiled that for me? It was far too long. If they'd have cut it down to say 80 minutes or 90 minutes, it might have worked. But I tell you what, it's got lovely scenery. You know, it's got like, it's supposed to be the Swedish countryside, and you've got like all these people and that, you know, they're like a part of a cult really. And but it's got lovely scenery, but the story was it was very, very slow. You know, I know Jordan from Movie Worm likes it. You know, Jordan.
It seems to be a very Marmite film. Some people seem to love it, some people seem to hate it.
Yeah, like Hereditary.
I haven't seen that one, but I think it's from the same director, isn't it? Ari Aster or something?
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. You know, it's when I first heard of Hereditary, I was in Liverpool one day, coming home doing a bit of shopping. I seen the big thing on the bus, Hereditary, the next Exorcist. I thought, oh right, the next Exorcist. I'll have to check that out. And when I finally checked it out, I was falling asleep. You know, it was. But the only part that was good in that was where the little girl, I think she's putting her head outside the car window, and I won't say because you haven't seen it, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, one particular nasty scene there. Yeah, I won't say any more about it because.
No.
Yeah.
But I think another thing is with these big films is that you see them, you hear so much about them, and that they're hyped up to astronomical levels. So when you get to watch them, you kind of will be disappointed with them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? They bring, you know, they sort of like build these movies up, but as you just said, when you see them, what was all the bloody fuss about? You know,
because you wasn't a big fan of *Malignant* as well, were you?
No, thought it was slightly better than *Hereditary*. There was more action in it, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. But I thought it was slightly better than *Hereditary*. *Hereditary* was very slow. Toni Collette. You know, that the girl that played the mother, she was doing a lot of shouting her head off all the time and that, you know.
Oh dear.
God. Right. Oh, it's took a big almighty jump again. Right. Martin of the Movie Man, favourite HMV premium film. I've got a couple of them, not many. You've got a few, haven't you, Peace?
Yeah, I've got about 20 or so, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got all that many, but my favourite ones are the two Dracula AD 1972, and the Satanic Rites of Dracula.
Yeah. They're good ones. The 72 AD is quite a cheesy film now, isn't it? But it's fun.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, great them. Yeah, I always describe the Satanic Rites of Dracula as the James Bond Dracula movie because it's got like a lot.
Kind of get that.
Yeah, it's got a lot of secret agents in. And fellas on motorbikes and that, and it's all to do with the governments and that, corrupt government officials and that.
Yeah, it's a kind of noir sort of take on Dracula, isn't it?
It is,
and you actually do get Christopher Lee talking for quite a bit into it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he says like basically he has his revenge on Peter Cushing, and what he's going to do. He's got the Black Death, hasn't he? And he's going to release the Black Death onto the world and that. Which, to be honest, it didn't seem to make much sense because. If he wants to kill everybody, if Dracula wants to kill everybody in the world except himself, what's he going to feed on? Because, you know, he likes blood, doesn't he? And if he wanted to kill himself, I mean, that part didn't make sense. But having said that, it's a great movie. I love it.
It is. Yeah. Joanna Lumley's in that as well, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's the part where she goes down into in the cellar and all the vampires are chained up. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, well, they're my two favourites then.
And there's one with Dennis Waterman, isn't there? I've seen that one as well. That's pretty good because Patrick Troughton's in that one as well, isn't he?
The Scars of Dracula. That's the one.
Dracula, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you've got Dennis Schwartzman, Jenny Hanley, lovely Jenny Hanley used to present Magpie. Yeah, I say Dennis Schwartzman, Patrick Troughton, former Doctor Who. Yeah, that's great. The Scars of Dracula. I love that one.
Yeah, it's not too bad one.
Yeah, it gets a lot of. It has had some criticism for having the bats, the cheesy bat effects. You could tell because some people say you could see the string on the bats and that. You know,
you can on some of the Blu-rays of them, but I suppose it's part of the charm of them because they didn't cost much to make, but they're old school, and you're never going to get something like that again.
No. It's like the old Universal movies, like The Wolfman. When he changed, Lon Chaney Jr. When he changed, he's in the hospital bed. He's got like a gown on him. When he changes into the Wolfman, you see him outside. He's got that padded shirt on with the pockets. He always wore that in the movies. I don't know if you've seen many of the Wolfman movies.
I've seen one of them, but I've noticed it.
Yeah, he always because my mum said to me as he got changed into his best shirts to go on the town. You know, the shirt with the pockets and that. You know, and even at Abbott and Costello, with Frankenstein, he has the same shirt on, right? So he wears the same shirt from 1941, right, to 1948. He's got that shirt. It must have been a trend then. But he's the best Wolfman. He really was. Yeah. But that shirt, so it always used to get me. You know, because if you were a werewolf, you'd tear all your clothes, wouldn't you? And your clothes would be all ripped. You know, like Oliver Reed in the case of the werewolf. He'd tear his shirt off, wouldn't he? If you were turning into a werewolf, American Werewolf in London. That was
absolutely
great. That was great.
Oh, fantastic film. Fantastic
transformation scenes and that, and the agony. You could feel his agony. He was changing.
It still holds up today. It's probably still the best wolf transformation anywhere. But as for other premium ones, Top Gun, that's a good one. The Shining, King Creole, the Elvis one, that was a good one.
Yeah.
They do quite good films on there. Hopefully they'll add a little bit more to them because they always seem to add some new ones.
Yeah, they're a good label, them actually premium.
They're not too bad for the money either.
I know, yeah. Chestnut 7. What about Psychomania? Oh, is that the one with the motorbike? All the motorbikes in from 1981, 82? I've seen clips of that, but I haven't seen it. You know, right through. Have you seen that piece? Is it good?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it myself. I'll have to give it a watch.
Yeah. Here's Jamie. You okay, Jamie? I think Frank Langella and Jack Palance played Dracula well. Oh, you mentioned Blackula there. That's with the Negro Dracula, isn't it? Blackula is good too from Harrow. Yeah, that's the Negro Dracula.
I've heard of that film. Yes, 70s, isn't it?
Yeah, like Shaft. Yeah, I haven't seen it though. Yeah, but Frank, he was all right. Frank Langella and Jack Palance, but as I say, I did prefer Christopher Lee and Louis Jordan. Yeah. Good. Jack Palance has been in some good movies, though. He's played a gangster. Walk on, always believe. What would you like to see? What would you like to see? A UK Blu-ray release. I'd love to see Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 1920. Oh, John Barrymore, yeah. Inferno, 1911. Haxon. Oh, that's the that last one there. That's Haxon. That's a witchcraft movie, isn't it? It's all to do with black magic. Have you seen any of them, Pete? Those ones.
I haven't heard of them, but they do sound really good. I think I've heard of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1920. Yeah, that'd be a good one to release on Blu-ray. I think that's a good idea, Brett.
Yeah, and that Haxon one, as I say, that's all black magic. Yeah, right. Martin, favorite toothpaste brand. What's that got to do with horror movies? Unless you're talking about Dracula. I haven't got it. I haven't got a favourite toothpaste brand. Have you, Pete?
Well, we use Colgate.
Colgate.
It's not something I normally want.
Right. I don't think they made any horror movies about toothpaste brands. I'm sure they have.
Probably have. They probably have. None of them. Everything's had a horror film. Even the donuts.
Yeah. Donuts. The Attack of the Killer Donuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an Al Pacino one. Martin of the Movie Man. Favorite Al Pacino film? Well, I like The Godfather. How about you? He's made loads, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, we watched Heat the other week. He was really good in that. The
Yeah.
whole bit with him and Robert De Niro in the coffee shop, so tense. Brilliant film. Did watch Dog Day Afternoon also last week, and that was a real surprise. It started off like a comedy. It did.
Right.
It was just like a real bad bank robbery gone wrong, and everything was just going completely wrong.
Right.
But that was a good film. He's been in a lot of stuff though, hasn't he?
He has been a lot of stuff. Yeah. I watched one of him a couple of months ago on Amazon Prime. I don't remember. I don't remember much about it. Like, it was all right. Like, he played this copper. He come back. He's retired, and he comes back to solve this case. I think it's a serial killer. He was quite good in that. Yeah,
he's a cruising.
I'm not too sure. It's a modern one. He looks old in it. He looks quite old in it. Yeah, but he's retired from the force, but he comes back one last time to solve this case. Yeah, it's about this couple. Oh yeah, come to think of it now, it's a couple that's doing the killings and that. They go all around the world, killing people and that. They dress these guys and that. I don't. You might have seen it.
Oh, that sounds good. I have to have a look into that one.
Yeah. Principled Uncertainty. Oh, here's a new name here. It was the darkest horror show on British TV. You mean that Hammer House of Horror?
Probably was.
Scroll down a bit. Right. Walk On, Always Believe. If you like Wrong Turn, I highly recommend Stag Night. Oh, is that the British one? Is that where they all go on a weekend break in the country? Stag Night 2008. It's very similar. I love the camera work, which adds to the suspense of realism. Yeah. Do you like the Wrong Turn movies, Pete? Wrong Turn.
Wrong Turn. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them. They remade them, didn't they? Or did do a reboot last year?
Yeah, it was good, the reboot. I liked it.
Oh, I'll have to give them a go. It's one of them horror franchises I've heard of, but again, haven't watched.
Yeah, they're quite good actually. But Stag Night, that's the British. If it's the same one I'm thinking of, that's where all the guys, they go on a weekend in the country, and I said, don't they run into a vampire women? I'm sure that's the one. Stag Night.
I have heard of it.
Yeah. I'm sure that's the one. They're all rowdy and that, like men are when they all go on a weekend break, booze and that, looking for birds. You know, typical British, British, holiday away. Yeah, and I'm sure that's the same one though, where they run into these women vampires. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Like,
I'll have to have a look into that.
Yeah, Stag Night. Yeah, Martin of the Movie Man. Bleep bleep. Jason Britt needs new content.
Oh.
We'll move on. Walk On, Always Believe. What's the strangest horror picture you've seen? For me, it's Little Otik. Never heard of it.
Little Otik.
Strangest horror picture.
Little Otik.
Never heard of it.
It is a foreign film. Oh my days! It looks like a little bear or a toy bear, and it's like comes to life. It looks a bit like Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
What the heck? What do you think? What do you think of next? Oh, there's one. What's it called? It's like a little. You said about a little bear. I love Teddy or something like that. It comes to life or something.
There's one called Benny Loves You. That's a fairly new one.
Benny Loves You. Yeah, that's the one I mean. Yeah. That was a crazy movie, that. Yeah, but the strangest horror picture. Well, there's one. I'll tell you what, Pete. One of the strangest movies I've seen was Eraserhead.
I was thinking of that one. I actually watched that as a kid. My dad put it on. He said, "Watch this old film from the 30s." I was only about 6 or 7 at the time.
That's strange.
It is a very odd film.
Oh God, yeah. I'm trying to think of it. Most probably when I finish this live, you start thinking of all the films coming to your mind. You know,
there's Willy's Wonderland. That's a fairly interesting one. The one with Nicolas Cage. It's like all these animatronic toys come to life.
Oh, that's quite odd. I haven't seen that one. He seems to be making the movie every month, Nicolas Cage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just seems to be. I mean, there's plenty of strange horror films if you look on like the £7 DVD collections.
Yeah. Oh, Jonathan Ross done a series a few years ago, The Incredibly Strange Picture Show. He used to have a lot of obscure movies and that.
I'll tell you what was a very odd film. I don't know whether you'd class it as a horror film, but there was one with Ant and Dec called Alien Autopsy. Can you remember that?
I've seen trailers of that. Yeah, he has an alien. They have an alien, don't they? Yeah, I've seen trailers of it. I haven't seen it right through.
Oh, that was about 2004, 5. Yeah, I can remember when that came out.
Yeah,
I've seen it. It's very odd.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh gosh. I'm sure I can say once I finish the stream. That one now.
Oh, there was another one I watched ages ago. Called Teeth. Oh my days.
Right, Teeth.
Yeah, definitely not what I was expecting. We soon turned that off.
I read talking about teeth. Stephen King wrote a story called Chattery Teeth, where this fella goes into this shop, this antique shop, and he sees this pair of teeth, and he buys them. And he started going rampage in the car and that, attacking people, Chattery Teeth. Yeah, I think it was actually one of the Creep Show segments. I'm sure it was one of the Creep Show. If it wasn't in Creep Show, it was in another one. Chattery
Have
Teeth.
You seen what's the second Creep Show like? Because I see that's on Arrow and it's a little bit cheap now.
There's one with the cockroaches in. Is that the first one?
Haven't seen any of them.
That's not very good. That one that spoils it. There's one with the hitchhiker where he says, "Thanks for the ride, lady." She knocks this hitchhiker down. He keeps popping up all the time. I think that's in Creep Show. I'm not sure if that's in Creep Show 3, that one, or 2.
It's in the third one.
Yeah. He's a hitchhiker, dark chap, dark skinned and that. And she knocks him over, and he keeps haunting her all the time. That's good. That one.
I'll have to have a look into that.
Yeah, and Stephen King makes a cameo in one of them. What's it called now? Grow your own stuff or something like that. And this thing comes to earth and that, and he's got all these plants in his garden, and it sort of like affects the plants. And he starts growing like green stuff all over his face and that, and it becomes an actual like a plant. So that's quite good. Yeah, you want to check that out. Show, yeah,
I definitely will do.
Yeah, but I didn't like the series. I paid out. What was it? Was it 30 quid? 30 quid for Creep Show 1, and the stories were crap. The TV series, rubbish.
Oh wow!
But you want to check those Creep Show movies out. I know the third one gets a lot of hate. Yeah, it's not very popular, the third one, but I thought it was all right. Yeah. Bumpers movies, even okay. Favourite anthology movies? Oh, that's easy. My favourite anthology movies: Tales from the Crypt, The House of Drip Blood, Asylum, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Just roll them off. How about you, PC? What's your favourite anthology?
I've never seen many anthology horror TV horror films. I've seen horror TV anthology stuff, but I've never seen a film. I used to what is it called now? Tales from the Unexpected?
Oh, yeah, Roald Dahl, yeah. But
that's very good.
Yeah, The House of Drip Blood's a good one. And Asylum. And then, of course, they're the two main ones there. Tales from the Crypt as well. That's a good one. That's my favourite one.
I'll have to have a look at them too. House of Drip Blood and Asylum, because Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing are in them, aren't they?
Yeah, can you see there? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're very good. Yeah. They're fantastic, yeah. There's an old one called Dead of Night from 1945. That was the first real talking, to my knowledge anyway, that's the first real talking anthology movie. Nice. It's got the best story in that was with the ventriloquist doll. It comes to life.
Oh.
That's a good one. Dead of Night, yeah. So check that out. It's in black and white, if you don't mind black and white.
No, I don't mind black and white films. I'll give that one a go.
I've got that on Blu-ray. That's a good one, that. Yeah, Dead of Night, yeah.
I'll have a look in for that.
Yeah. Martin of the Movie Man. What's that? CTM. I don't know what that is. Is that a film? TMI, don't know. I don't know what that is. Martin of the Movie Man. What's all this? Have you seen Channel Zero? No. The first and third seasons are excellent. Don't know anything about it. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that one. I'll have to give that one a go.
Never heard of it.
TV series? No.
I don't know.
I'm just checking on your stream, Alan.
Yeah.
That Martin has put like hordes of just like rubbish.
Yeah. Where's the Can I block him and get? I've clicked on block. Will that get rid of him for good?
Hopefully, but he's still popping up.
You know what? I've said this before.
No, he's popped off. He's gone.
These people infuriate me. They really infuriate me. You come onto people's stream. I won't go on too much about it, but you come onto people's stream.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I get it on mine. I'm now checking again.
Yeah, I've seen it on yours a few times. A bloody nuisance.
Last night we had loads. It's just so annoying.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, they come up just saying like stuff. It's such a pain. But that's odd because it started off as like a normal person. Yeah. Come up, message deleted.
Right.
So they're banned or blocked.
Yeah. Walk on is here. Alan Martin of the Movie Man is a fake. They pretend to be a movie fan asking questions, then become a troll.
Absolutely, Brett. Yeah, it seems to be a thing. They start off like a normal person and then slowly go into trollish things. It's stupid at the end of the day. You're trying to have a stream and have fun, and then you just get people trying to spoil it, because the problem is they keep putting comments in like that. The comments disappear, and then you have to start all over again.
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way: they mustn't have anything better to do with their sad lives, you know.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. Absolutely. It's like these idiots that ride around. I don't know if you ever heard me saying about the motorbikes roaring around our house and that up and down the road.
Oh yes, we get that at 1 a.m.
Yeah, probably roaring around and that, you know. And by the time you get the police, they've gone, because the police, you know, it's very difficult to catch them, you know. But roaring around and that. I mean, a couple of months ago, there was a lady crossing the road with a child and that, and he nearly knocked her over. You know, I mean, like they should have patrols, shouldn't they, for these idiots?
It's bad. It's like the e-scooters as well. There seem to be a lot of issues with them.
Yeah, the bloody nuisances, and the scrambler bikes. Have you ever seen them doing? So. Yeah, wheelies. They do wheelies on them, don't they? Where did they think they're in? The bloody Wild West? You know, you bloody plonker.
Well, I was walking up town the other week. There was somebody doing it, and they done it, and they fell on the floor. They did.
I'll serve them rice. Yeah, I've got no pity for them. You know, I mean, up by our way, what do you do? We've got like a main road at the back of our house, a big main road, and you roar up and down between the cars and that. You know, what did you think they are, Evel Knievel? You know, bloody stupid. You know, they want to get a you know,
the problem is they do these things and put other people at risk, and it's highly likely the other people who will end up being hurt.
And it's not in between the ears either. You know, they must have a sad life. I mean, even like all hours of the day, really. You know, dinner hours as well. You know, they should be looking for work and that. You know, but I won't go on about it anyway. But they're very annoying. They're under my skin. You know, idiots they are. Here's Tony. What's the worst remake you've ever seen? Mine would be The Wicker Man. Oh, right. Yeah. I wasn't too keen on that. And Poltergeist. Yeah, I didn't like the remake of The Wicker Man. That was Nicolas Cage. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen the remake of The Wicker Man, but I've heard of it. The bees with a Cage. Oh my word! It's an odd film.
Yeah, and the other one. Oh wait,
Carrie.
Carrie's
bad.
What? Which
Carrie?
One?
Carrie, the remake.
That one. I didn't mind that one. I didn't like the sequel to Insidious. Didn't like that.
Insidious Chapter 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like that. I
haven't seen any of them.
Oh God, the Sinister one, that was even weird. The Sinister one, you know, I like the Sinister with the first one. We had the videotapes in the attic. That was good, but I didn't like the sequel. Didn't like that at all. Starscream is saying Curse of the Werewolf or Legend of the Werewolf. Which do you prefer? I like both of them. I like Oliver Reed was in the Curse of the Werewolf, and Peter Cushing was in the Legend of the Werewolf. That Legend of the Werewolf, I want that to get a Blu-ray release. You know, it's very, very hard to get that one, even on DVD.
Yeah, I would say Legend of the Werewolf because of Peter Cushing being in it.
Yeah, so, Oh, what was it? 1975? Yeah, 1975 that was made. And Curse of the Werewolf, if memory serves me correctly, was in 1961 or thereabouts. Both great movies, but as I say, that latter one, Legend of the Werewolf, that is very neglected in terms of, you know, DVD and Blu-ray. So
getting a release, it's nice to see older films that are neglected, as you say, finally get a Blu-ray treatment they deserve.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great one, that one. Starscream, views on slasher movies. What's your favourites? I like Halloween. I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Friday the 13th. Yeah. How about you, Pete's favourite slasher movies?
I haven't seen many. This is the thing, but I have seen Halloween. I do like the original. The new ones isn't too bad. Halloween Kills, not so much.
Oh, yeah. I'm too keen on that.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Friday the 13th. I've seen the first one. Really enjoyed it. Need to watch the rest of them.
Oh, out the bloody water. God, when I first watched that, and he jumped off my chair, when she's in the boat, isn't she? And all of a sudden, he comes out the water like that.
That was a clever jump scare. That was. I still need to see the burning. I've heard a lot of people say something about a raft scene or something there.
Yeah, the shears, the garden shears. Yeah.
I did watch Sleepaway Camp. I didn't mind that. That wasn't too bad. That ended.
Oh God. Another shock ending as well. Bloody hell! I've never seen it. I've never seen it ended like that in my life. You know, I thought, what's this?
It's just how it ends, and then just stays on that screen, and then just shows the credits. It's just wow.
I know. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. There's some like endings, like when you think about it, like really take you aback. You don't see them coming. Oh, there's another one as well. There's a movie called Pieces. Have you seen Pieces?
I've heard of it. It's on Arrow, isn't it?
Oh God, there's a shock ending in that. Quite shocking. I won't tell you what it is. You'd have to check it out yourself. But another gobsmacking mode.
It's always good when an ending shocks you, and Legion's just like that on the end. It's a good ending, and it gives a good lasting impression on the film.
That's right, and also suggests possibility of a sequel, like open ended. Oh, there might be a sequel here. I love anything like that. You don't expect it. Like
slashes are fun.
Yeah. Jamie says Dracula AD 1972 was shot in the Cavern Club. Oh, I didn't know that.
I heard something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Cavern Club where the Beatles played, and it had Stephanie Beacham and Carolyn Munro and Michael Coles. Now, I didn't know that. I didn't know Dracula AD was shot in the Cavern Club. Oh, thanks for that, Jamie, mate. Yeah.
I can remember Stephanie Beacham being in it.
Yeah, she's good here, Stephanie Beacham. She's a good actress.
Definitely.
Yeah, you learn something new every day, don't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, here's Carl. You're right, Carl. You okay, mate? Thanks for dropping by.
Hey, Carl.
Evening, guys. I'm so sorry, Alan. I totally forgot. Here now, and we'll watch the start tomorrow. Oh, thanks very much, Carl. Hope you and your family are well. Yeah.
And I hope you're well, mate.
Yeah. I hope you come back on YouTube soon. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely, yeah. Did you enjoy seeing Queen, Carl? Because I noticed he went to see him the other day, didn't he?
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Tony Crosby. You okay, To? As someone catwalked across the keyboard. I know. Not as I know of. My cats are all downstairs.
I ain't got no cats. Unless it means like all that with the Tron.
Oh yeah. Bumpers movies. The Al Pacino film you're thinking of is Hangman, or maybe Insomnia. It might be Hangman, where he's a retired detective and he comes back to solve one last case. It could be that one, Hangman. Yeah, it could be Hangman.
Yeah, he's a great actor, though.
Oh, Al Pacino, yeah.
He was good in The Irishman. Have you seen The Irishman?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Fantastic. Yeah. I think it's definitely one of Robert De Niro's best films.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I'll have to check that out, yeah. Edward saying, have you seen Ghost Stories 2017? I've got it in my collection, Edward, yeah. It's an anthology movie. Have you seen a piece?
Is it? It's quite cheap in H&V at the moment. I thought it's like only about £3.50 or $3.99. Yeah. I was looking at it the other day, but haven't picked it up.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's not great. It's okay. It's more like paranormal based, like he's a ghost hunter with the frame and story. That's the frame and story, basically. But yeah, I won't tell you anymore about it. Yeah. Starscream, what got you into doing YouTube reviews? And who are some of the reviewers you watch on YouTube? Well, what got me into YouTube was the pandemic, because I got bored of that, having to stay in and that. And apart from writing me books, I thought to myself, well, I'll have a go at YouTube, So I started doing it. Like if you watch some of the early videos, they're very, very basic, But as the more I've done it, the more confidence I've got. But of course now I'm getting used to the StreamYard and that. I'm not really fully 100% up to that, as we saw in the video tonight.
Yeah.
But mostly the pandemic, the boredom and that. I thought to myself, I'll have a go and that. But I'm very nervous and that. I mean, I'm still a little bit nervous even when I do them now. Going before the camera. honestly,
yeah, I am as well.
Yeah, because you think, well, people ask you questions about movies and that, and as I say, you forget one. You think, oh, I should have said that one, because there's so many movies, isn't there? In different genres and that. Oh, I should have said that one. I should have said that director and that. So you've got to really have a really sharp.
It's like being on a quiz show essentially. You're like sitting at home, you're watching. Oh yeah, this one, and then when you're doing a stream, you're like, I can't remember.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm.
Right. Yeah. I said about the reviewers. Well, I like Horror Hands. Of course, I like Pete's channel. One of the best channels. Yeah. The two guys are good. You have on Pete. The two guys have
Mike and Andy. Yeah.
Mike and Andy. Yeah. They can, if you want to have them along one week, if you want to come along and join in. I don't know.
They'd love to. They'd love to.
Ask them. Yeah. Horror Hands. There's a chap in America. Wet Movie One with he's got like glasses on.
Yes, I know who you mean, Brandon.
Leo. Leo. What's this channel called? He's got like a bald head and he's got like a beard. Oh, what's this? He reviews all the horror movies. I'm trying to think of his channel. That's it. Geek Legion of Doom. He's good. Yeah, Leo. Say Horror Hands. Sarah of Horror. She's good.
She's good. Yes.
Yeah. Carl. Well, of course, he's left YouTube for the time being. Carl in the 09. Great channel. There's loads.
There's so many about, isn't there?
Seal at Midnight, he's good. Seal at Midnight. Serial at Midnight. Yeah. How about you, Pete? Favorite channel?
For me, for getting in YouTube, I started off doing game ones like about 3 or 4 years ago, just doing game reviews, and then like during the lockdown, I started to watch like all you guys doing all this, and I thought, you know what? I was watching some live streams, and I thought, you know what? Let's just try it for one-off and just see how it goes. And look, here I am now. Honestly, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. Enjoyed doing live streams, coming on people's live stream, meeting new people like you, and making some great friends. Wouldn't change it for the world. And it's always great to do these streams and get to know like loads of regulars, like Dr. Impossible and Brett.
Yeah.
But for like channels, loads of them. Your channel, Carl's, Andy's, Jason's, Core, Big Paulie's, John from Mondo Chalavex, Keeps from Euphoria Pictures. So many Horror and Todge as well.
He's good. Yeah, Horror and Todge, Tony. Yeah. Always watch Tony's videos. Yeah. There's loads, isn't there? Loads. Yeah. Good question, by the way. Two good questions there. Bumpers Movies. Asked to Edward Koppock, what's a movie? Paul Whitehouse is great in Ghost Stories. All right. Yeah, I don't remember the actors in that, but it's okay. It's okay. Excuse me.
I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Tony Crosby. Yo, Kato. Creepshow 2 is great piece. Avoid Creepshow 3. It's crap. There you go.
Thanks for the advice, Tony. I'll keep an eye out for Creepshow 2.
Yeah.
I know they did a nice hour edition, didn't they, with the box set and all that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I didn't manage to pick that up, unfortunately. I only got the basic one, you know. Walk On Always Believe. Stag Night 2008 is a group of friends on a stag do in America. They missed the train, so they go under the railways at the train station, and in the underground there's killer hillbillies. No, that's not the one I was thinking about.
No, I haven't heard of that one. I've seen it, Brett, but yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'll check that out anyway, see what it's like. Bumpers Movies. Creepshow 2 is great, but only has 3 shorts. Old Chief Woodenhead. Oh, that's the one where the Indian statue comes to life. And
I see the trailer for that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. The raft, that's a great one. The raft, yeah, where the thing under, it's like a big lump of tar under the water. Go on this raft and that. And have you seen a piece?
I've seen the trailer for Creepshow 2 today, and I've seen bits of Chief Woodenhead and the raft. So and there's another one with the woman in a car, isn't there?
Yeah, the hitchhiker. Thanks for the ride, lady. Yeah, she's in a car and she knocks him over. Is that the one you mean? She knocks him over.
I think so. Yeah, I see the trailer, and obviously, I didn't really know too much about the film, but now it makes sense. I'll have to give that one a go on.
Yeah, and Thanks for the Ride. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for the Ride, lady. Part 1 is great too with Leslie Nielsen. Oh yeah, Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, when he buries him in the sand and that. Yeah. I forget the whole story, but I do remember him burying him in the sand up to his head. Yeah, and he leaves him there, so he thinks. Yeah, and Stephen King. Yeah. Oh, Stephen King with the plants where the thing comes down from I think it's from Mars, and it lands in his garden, and it turns him into this plant monster. That's a good one, that piece. Yeah, you have to check that out. Yeah, it's like Day of the Trippers, but it's only in like Stephen King, the one person, you know, also do with plants and that. Yeah.
Oh, I'll definitely look into that one. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Took another jump again. Oh, I hate it when it does that.
I know it's a pain. Then you lost where you are, and you're looking all up and down for it. Or
right. Where are we? Yeah, it's took a big jump, this one. How are we for time anyway? Do you want to go on to about 10 o'clock piece? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, mate. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's no issue. Yeah. I normally go on to midnight, so 10 is quite early for me.
Yeah, you also like Ken Dodd shows, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 12:30 when we finished last night, because we were half an hour running late. We were, because we were talking behind. We forgot we went live.
Oh, right, yeah. Once you start talking and that, you know, you really get into it and that. Before you know it, you know, it's time. It just flies, yeah.
I know. I mean, these 4 hours, what we do is fantastic. You get to meet some brilliant people, like both coming on the stream and in the chat.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how quick the hours go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've made some great people since I've been on here and that. You know, you know, good friends and that. And if
this
you get on,
this person is as well. Walk on, always believe, Brett.
Oh right, yeah. Little outtake is about a couple. The wife sees a piece of wood, that she's a baby, and she raises it, and it's alive and killing. It's awesome but strange. Oh right.
Oh, so there's a bit of. It looked a bit like a bear from the pictures, but yeah, it looks very odd.
Yeah, little outtake. Yeah. That's who check that one out, yeah. Principled Uncertainty, Adios Marty. Bumpers Movies, Channel Zero has a good concept. Each series is based on an internet creepypasta. Oh, I've heard of those internet creepypastas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're very short stories, yeah. The first season was good. Pirates Cove, I think it was called. All right, yeah.
Oh.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Creepypastas, yeah. Those little short horror movies, what people sometimes make about 5 or 10 minutes long, they're quite good. I watch them now and again. Yeah, they have like
I can remember they started to come up in like about 10 years ago. Creepypasta everywhere.
Yeah. Like those scary stories to tell in the dark. Have you seen that movie?
I've heard of it. That came out about 2018, 2019 time.
That's the one. Yeah. Sam K.A. I'm currently watching Drive on 4K. It's amazing. I'm not familiar with that. Are you?
That's
Pete?
the one with Ryan Gosling. It's recently come out on Second Sight. It does look like a nice addition. It does.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with that one. Edward says, have you seen The Curse of Frankenstein? Have I seen it? It's one of my favourite movies, Edward. 1957. It started the ball rolling for Hammer, you know. Fantastic. Peter Cushing. He's the greatest fan of Frankenstein.
Oh, so good.
Have you seen it? Yeah.
I'll tell you another one I liked. Rasputin the Mad Monk.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, Christopher Lee. That's good, yeah. Devil Rides Out. Black Magic one. Yeah. But Peter Cushing, that was his debut at playing Baron Frankenstein. Yeah. And then, of course, I think he made about 6 more in the Frankenstein saga. Yeah. Very, very good actor. One of the best.
With the Dracula ones, he was only really in like 2 or 3, wasn't he? He wasn't in many.
Yeah, Van Helsing, yeah. And on the modern ones, of course, where he's got Dracula. He's got Dracula's. He's got a painting of Dracula on the wall, hasn't he? He says about his great grandfather some years ago, and that. I love that part when he says about the. He's got this painting of Dracula on his wall and that. And when the cops come call and ask him for his advice on this cult that's going around London, he gets into vampires talk and that, and he says, "My great grandfather, he fought the most evil vampire ever." Yeah, love all that stuff with the Hammer and that.
That was another one I watched. Taste the Blood of Dracula.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's one of my favourites.
That's a interesting one. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah, the three fellas. Yeah, they're looking.
Yeah, one of them is from Last of Summer Wine, isn't he?
Yeah, Peter Sallis.
That's the one. Yeah.
Jeffrey Keane. Jeffrey Keane, Peter Sallis, and John Carson. John Carson's a bit more good, isn't he? He's a bit more level-headed. And he says to his son, he writes his son a note, doesn't he? And says like about Dracula. before he can, obviously his son comes to the house. His son's a vampire and he kills him, but then he's got the note, hasn't he? The hero, he gets the note and he goes to this it's this church, isn't it, where Dracula's resurrected, and he goes to the church, puts a cross on the door, doesn't he? And then like the girl that the blonde girl, Linda Hayden, she's sort of like Jesus' love interest in that. That's great, that, and Dracula's in the church and that. And the ending in that, when he falls, he thinks the church has come alive and all holy things and that, and he falls down, doesn't he? That's great, that one. You love that one.
That's a good film.
Yeah. Ralph Bates, he's fantastic in that. He played Lord Courtly. Yeah, and he sort of like gets the fellas, doesn't he, to buy Dracula's, belongings.
Yeah. I think they even go to like a gentleman's club in that film a bit, don't they?
They do.
I was like, I was not expecting that.
Rather naughty scene. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they did do all that. Right. And talking of Dracula, Sam is currently watching. Oh, that's another one, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Seeing that one. Gary. Hi, Gary. Okay.
Hey, Gary.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Favorite cosmic horror. Talking about Lovecraft now, aren't we? Cosmic horror. Also, what's this? Why has Noon made a quality what Lovecraft film? Why has no one? I thought it looked like Noon. I was thinking about Peter Noon out of Herman's Hermits. Why has no one made a quality Lovecraft film? Don't know.
That's you like one I've watched. I've seen one or two. I know I watched one called with Nicolas Cage, The Color Out of Space.
Trailers. I've seen trailers of that, but I haven't watched it.
That's not too bad. It's very out there. There's a bit with his wife and his son that's quite uncomfortable to watch, but it's a good film. It's a good film. One of the Nicolas Cage's better film.
Right. Yeah, I've seen the trailers of it, but as I say, I haven't seen it through. Oh God, here's a good one. Have you seen Incredible Melting Man? That's a film I've always wanted to watch. I've never watched it right through. I'll have to get that one. I don't know what happens to him. He starts melting, doesn't he, bit by bit? Have you seen that one, Peace?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. It's on Arrow, I think, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen trailers of it. Yeah, he starts melting. I don't know what happens. I don't know if he's gone up to space and he comes down and he's been affected by something. But he starts melting and he goes around killing people. Yeah, I haven't seen it right through, but I know the one you mean, Tony. Yeah. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, The Incredible Melting Man. It's on Arrow, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to see someone make Faithful James Herbert movie. Yeah. But they probably end up in prison. Oh, I know what you mean. He's talking about the scene in the fog with the gymnasium. Oh, that's the story. Have you read the Fog piece?
I have seen bits of the Fog, but I can't remember all of them.
Oh, the John you mean the John Carpenter one? The Pirates. Yeah, this is a different one. This is James.
Oh, is it?
Fog, yeah. Oh. It basically comes out the ground and that, and affects people. It turns them into psychopaths and that. And there's one particular scene in the novel involving the castration, which is very notorious in that, it's very brutal. So that's when you talk about the Fog, the novel, that's the scene, what it's noted for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the school gymnasium, castration scene, worse than the burning, But James Herbert's Haunted, that was an adaptation. Have you seen Haunted piece?
Haunted, which one's that?
1996. What's the fella's name? It's in it. I can't think of his name. Is it O'Quinn? Someone, not Terry O'Quinn. Somebody. He's got an Irish name, and he goes to investigate this haunted house called Edbrook, and that's from James Herbert's novel.
Is it the one with Liam Neeson?
Oh, I'm not sure now.
Because he's Irish, isn't he? I know that is a remake.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm trying to think. I've got the fella's face in my mind. I can't think of his name. Oh God, Anna Massey's in it. She plays a housekeeper, Anna Massey. I don't know if you know her. He plays an old housekeeper, a creepy housekeeper. Might be a different one, what you mean. But
it probably is.
Yeah, then they had the rats. They made the rats in 1982. And I think I've told the story before. They had like dachshunds in the part of rats, and he put rats sort of like costumes on them. Well, he ended up barking, running around a set barking. Yeah.
It's Adrian Quinn and Kate Beckinsale, 1995 Haunted.
That's the one I mean. That's it.
Yeah. Oh,
Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah. That's the one I mean. Yeah.
I'll have to give that one a go.
That's good. That one. I've got it on Blu-ray actually. Gary the Blu-ray addict. Have you seen Color Out of Space? No. Lovecraft.
Don't mind it. It's a bit out there, but it's one of Nicolas Cage's best films of the 2010s.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Retro Girls UK. Hi guys, are you okay? Thanks for dropping by.
Hey Lisa and Michelle.
Right. Chestnut Seb 7. Alan, there's a book called British Horror Film Locations by Derek Pikes. I haven't got that one. I'll have to get that one, yeah? Or where all the horror movies were made, and that'd be quite interesting, that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Retro Girls UK. What's your favourite Hammer House of Horror movie? Mine is Dracula. I like nearly all of them. I don't think I've got a particular. If I was really pushed though, but for two, it would be The Curse of Frankenstein and Dracula 1958. But having said that, I love nearly all of them. How about you, Pete?
They're all great. For me, I'd have to say Dracula, the original, has got to be so iconic. It's Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. What more could you want? It's the pinnacle of Hammer House of Horror, isn't it?
Yeah,
when you think of them, you think of them too, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. They're a fantastic studio. And he came back a couple of years later, but it wasn't the real Hammer, was it? It was sort of like a rehash. You know, it wasn't them. You know, they said Hammer's back, but it wasn't them. You know, nowhere near as good. Although I did enjoy Wakewood. Have you seen Wakewood?
I haven't heard of that one, no.
Wakewood. It's a folk horror, Wakewood. And also, I like The Woman in Black.
That's the one with Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's a good one, that. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I know they did a sequel, and I've heard that's not very good.
That's terrible, that. It's awful, that. Yeah, love Hammer. I've got books on them. Walk on, always believe. It's okay being nervous, Alan and Pete. I think you're both doing well. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks, Brett.
And you're both likable and down to earth. Oh, that's nice to know. And you both have great content. Keep doing what you enjoy. Oh, thanks very much. And I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Brett. Thanks, Brett. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, it's as I say, when I first started, like I was I was very, very nervous and that, you know.
Well, once you get doing a few of them and you get your regulars in, because like Brett's a regular on my streams, you get a lot of friendly faces, and it just becomes like a weekly chat at the end of the day, like a catch up, and it's really fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like ever since I've been doing it, I've been really enjoying it. And I started off with very, very basic equipment. I just got any old mobile phone, you know, and I didn't know anything at all about making videos, you know, and I started looking it up, resolution. Make sure you don't put a bloody video on where you're jerking. Like it takes you about 5 minutes to speak. You know, that was the first. You know, because what I've done, I used the laptop and I used the camera in my laptop, which aren't very good.
No, they're not.
No, and of course, when I tested that out, it didn't look very good. So I took that off right away. And then I got myself a webcam, which I perched on top of my laptop, and that's much better. Yeah. And of course, my phone, I've got a better phone as well. You know what I'm having trouble with at the moment, Pete, with my phone. I've got a Moto G50. The trouble I'm having, the black bars at the top of, I've got these black bars.
Yes. I had the same problem. And it's something to do with the camera settings. The other week, I thought I had an issue with my phone, so I reset my phone factory settings, and that seemed to sort out the issue. I don't have that issue now on my videos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're pain, then. You know, they really are.
So maybe if you back up your data, you could reset it. But if you have a look into your options, you'll probably know what to find. Yeah,
the pain, like, you know, there's like in CinemaScope, all my videos, like in CinemaScope, you know, I like to occupy the full screen and that when I'm doing a lot.
Yeah. It's odd that like on the streams, it was fine with no issue.
Yeah, I'll sort that out anyway. Yeah. Thanks for that anyway. Right. Luke is saying, "Hi lads, how's it going?" Oh, great, thanks, Luke. Yeah, I'm here watching. Hope you're well, Luke. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Right, that took an almighty jump again. hate it when it does that. Oh, we are. Oh, Tony Crosby is saying, apart from horror, what is your other favourite genre of movie? Right. Oh, apart from horror, I like a good thriller. I like a good thriller. I like a good war movie, but only when it's well done, you know, and it's a lot of action in it, not a lot of talk. I like a good comedy. Good comedy, like, you know, I like a lot of the comedians like Abbott and Costello. I like them. Like if you're talking about TV, I like Only Fools and Horses, On the Buses, Man About
On the buses.
House.
You've seen the films On the Buses, Mutiny on the Buses, Holiday on the Buses.
Oh, top quality for me. I love all the characters in them. Other type of movies. I like it. I'll tell you what I like. I like biopics. I love, you know, true stories like this. Yeah, like this Elvis movie that's coming out. So I'm looking forward to watching that. Yeah, I'm sure one day they'll do one of ABBA. I'm sure they'll do a biopic of
That'll happen, yes. Have you seen the one about Buddy Holly, the Buddy Holly story?
Oh, right. You've not seen that one. Have you seen
it?
Me, yeah. It's good, yeah.
It's very good, isn't it? Yes, Gary Busey, he does his own singing in that. Very good film.
Yeah, a few years ago. Yeah. Johnny
Tina. That's a good one. Tina Turner one. What's Love Got to Do with It? That's a great one.
I haven't seen that one. No. I believe she had a hard life, didn't she? My auntie's seen it. She had a very hard life here.
Yeah. And a relationship with a partner as well. Yeah, it's a very good film. Sad film. It's good.
Yeah, I've seen the Carpenters biopic, the Osmonds biopic. Yeah. Because used to be on of an afternoon and that, you know, I used to watch
on True Drama or something. There was the Elvis one as well, the John Carpenter one. That was good.
Yeah. I like a good biopic. Yeah, other types of movies, but I don't like found footage. I made that clear a few times. So a good action adventure, a good crime one. You know, like Death Wish. Love the Death Wish movies. Yeah, comedy. As I say, biopics. I like a good musical, providing it's well done. I have to confess, I'm probably going to be lynched when I say this. I didn't like Mamma Mia. I didn't like that.
I've never seen it.
I didn't like that at all.
No, it's not really something I'd want to see.
No. Then again, there are a few people that share my opinion who don't like Mamma Mia. I would have rather seen somebody take ABBA off, you know, as themselves, rather than seeing actors singing their songs and that. I didn't like the story either. Mamma Mia. Yeah. It was even me. Most of my family didn't like it, you know.
Yeah, because they did a sequel, didn't they, or like a prequel a few years ago with Lily James, didn't they?
Not my cup of tea, that. But let's say like action, adventure, crime, comedy, war. Yeah.
Good selection. Oh.
Yeah. Knuckle Man. Oh, never heard of that one. Is that Luca Villikis, who was also in Channel Zero? No, I don't know that one. Knuckle Man. That sounds like a wrestling movie, fighting movie, street fighting.
No, Knuckle Man. Never heard of it. Yeah, it sounds interesting. I have to keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah. Dr. Impossible. Oh, Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. I still enjoy this Universal horror film. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. That one. Yeah. That's more of a Wolfman movie than a Frankenstein. Have you seen that one, Pete?
I've seen it a few years ago. That's pretty fun.
That's what I was saying about when he's in the hospital and he's in the gown, and he comes back. He's in the gown, but when he's on the street, he's got the shirts on with the breast pockets and that. So, but it's a good movie. It's a very good movie, yeah, because you've got the old gypsy woman coming back, Maliva, and he goes to her for help and that, you know, because she said, "I know a man who can help you." And it's Dr. Bloody Frankenstein. Of course, he's dead, isn't he? So when you go out there and find he's dead, you go up to the ruins and there's only the monster there in the castle and that. Of course, you know what happens. You have to scrap and that.
Yeah. What did you think of the reboot of The Mummy to try and do this Universal Dark Pictures place?
You know what I hope they don't do there? I hope they don't make them into like superhero characters. They take the horror away. I hope they don't dilute the horror elements and make them into superheroes, because that Van Helsing, that was a terrible movie. Have you seen that?
Remember that one? I've seen that. It's not a great film. It's a more guilty pleasure film, but yeah.
Awful movie. Yeah. So one of your friends say about that. One of the lads who you have on, he said he didn't like it.
He
said he didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain one of them, Andy or Mike said it. Yeah.
It was a terrible film. Yeah, I agree with him. Totally agree with him. As I say, agree with him about Bugsy Malone as well. I don't like it. He was right when he said it. It's something about when kids are taking adults off. in a movie. It doesn't work, you know.
Yeah.
Tony Crosby says, for me, the best horror movies are Hammer Amicus, Universal as well. No serious gore, no sex, no bad language, brilliant atmosphere. That is my perfect idea of a perfect horror. Oh, yeah, I agree there too. Yeah, they were the best Hammer and Amicus, Universal. Yeah.
I do agree with you there.
Yeah.
Some of the horror films today can rely too much on, shall we say, sex and gore, and you just need a good story, good atmosphere, and good actors.
That's right, and a mystery thrown in as well. I love a mystery as well. You know, keeps you guessing till the end. You know, I love that. Yeah, and as you say, Pete, good characters, atmosphere, and that. A lot of these, I don't know how many times I've said this in my videos. A lot of these modern horror movies, they run basically along the same thing. You get the teenagers going into the woods in a car. You get one who's drinking all the time, and one's deaf and blind, and it's the same sort of thing. They park in the woods. There's a killer in the woods, and you know they bump them off, and they're going to run away. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to ring the. Well, basically, they got the mobile phone. The mobile phone stops working. Very rarely they go straight to the police. You know, and
it's always no signal, and they're always too busy trying to sleep with each other instead of running away.
Oh yeah. Awful, you know, formulaic. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. But it's very hard now to get a good horror movie. It really is. Yeah. And as I say, we talked before, Pete, about Midsommar and Hereditary. What I find annoying, they build these movies up, the Grace and that, the next Exorcist and that, the next Omen, the next Frankenstein, and you watch them and you think, what was all the bloody fuss about? You know.
Absolutely. Yeah. The biggest problem is hype. It can kill a film. Exactly. You hear so many best things about it. It's going to be this, that, and the other. Yeah. You go in there expecting a lot, and then you're just like, "Well, is that it?"
Yeah. You go, "Oh my god, what have I just watched? What have I just wasted? What have I just wasted my money on?" You know. I'm just trying to think now. Other films, what's really disappointed me? Oh, there's been loads, especially a lot of these indie horror movies as well, you know, where you don't know too much about. But on the other side of the coin, I've seen indie horror movies that have been really good and should get more mention. I don't know if you've heard me mention one about The Sweet Sound of Death from 1965. It's a great little movie. It's in black and white, but it's basically about this couple. They go to this graveyard and that. I don't know if it's is it France, somewhere like that. And they go into the graveyard, and the girl, like, she's a very pretty girl. She's got long blonde hair and that. And she's very, very angelic looking. But when you get in the graveyard, I won't tell you too much about it in case you want to see it. It's on Amazon. You go into the graveyard, and the girl says, "Well, whoever dies first will make a pact. We'll come back. Come back to the land of the living and that." Well, she goes on a trip to see her relatives, and she's supposed to have died in the plane. But then again, you don't know if she's really dead, because he gets these phone calls and that suggesting she might still be alive. Oh, you want to check it out? It's good. The Sweet Sound of Death, it's called. And it's in black and white. It's from 1965. You can get it up on your thing, tap it up, and if you want to have a look at it, it's very good.
Ooh, yeah, it does. 65, isn't it? Yeah,
that's the one. Pete,
man has visions of his love after she dies in a plane crash. Ooh,
it's good. Yeah, you want to check it out if you like those sorts of movies from the 1960s. You know,
it's on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube.
It is indeed. Yeah, well, I've got on DVD now. Believe it or not, because I wanted to have a collection. It was very good. You know, I found that a few times. I've watched these obscure movies, not expecting much, but they pleased me. You know, I really liked them and that. You know, I really enjoyed them. Yeah. I would say what's a big favourite of mine, Pete. I don't know if you know about this. Roger Moore. You know Roger Moore, don't you? The man who haunted himself. He has a doppelganger. The man who haunted himself. Have you seen it?
Never heard of that one. No.
It's good, yeah. He has like a car accident, and when he dies on the operating table for a couple of minutes, and when he dies, you know, when his heart stops, it releases an evil twin. It's very good. Yeah, it's great. It's a great movie. You probably
keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, that sounds Roger good. Moore. Anything with Roger Moore in it, I'm sold.
Oh yeah.
I liked him in Persuaders as well. He's good.
Oh, I love that, The Persuaders. Yeah, Tony Curtis. Yeah. Oh, it's great. It was a great little series, that, The Persuaders. Yeah. Oh, he's a fantastic actor. Yeah, but check out for those two anyway. They're very good.
Oh, will do.
Dr. Impossible's here again. It's still bloody waiting for indicators to release the 1979 Dracula. My gut feeling is that October this year will be the release month. Finally, Frank Langella with Dynamite to Stoker's creation. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on Frank Langella. I think I did do a review saying I wasn't too keen on that. Have you seen that one, Pete?
I haven't, but I've heard of it. And like when I got my Indicator box set of titles, there was an art card for that one, and loads of people said that's been supposed to be in the works for ages.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes out, I'll probably get it because anything to do with Dracula, I'll go for. But
you know the trouble. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you know the trouble with that. They made him too amorous and like Twilight. That's my opinion.
Oh, very romantic. It was very that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think I know which one you mean.
He emphasised the Romeo and Juliet aspect rather than the feral demonic aspect of Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
He emphasised the Twilight, romantic aspect of Frank Langella's portrayal of Dracula. But you might like it, it's one of those Marmite movies. A lot of people like it.
Definitely give it a go. Hopefully they'll do a nice edition for Indicator. Yeah. I know people have been waiting, so
I love Indicator. Yeah, I love Indicator. Some great releases with them.
The stuff they've delivered, they deliver it with such care and attention. They do.
Yeah, the Grace Indicator. I got quite a few of those titles. Chestnut 7 is saying, I thought The Sixth Sense was very good, creepy too. Oh yeah, it's Bruce Willis, isn't it?
I haven't seen that one, but it's M. Night Shyamalan, isn't it, film?
It's all right. I wouldn't rave over it like it. Yeah, it was okay.
His movies are very Marmite, from what I'm hearing. A lot of people either love them or hate them. Have you seen his latest film, Old? I've heard lots of things about that one.
No. I presume it's about people getting old.
On the beach, yeah.
On the beach. Yeah. It's on the beach. Is it on the beach? That's on the beach, yeah. I've seen trailers of that. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
No, it's not one of my favourite actors. He was in here. What's the name? Wasn't he? Moonlighting with Sybil Shepherd.
Oh, Bruce Willis and Moonlight. Yeah, I like that show. That was good. Moonlighting.
Yes, Sybil Shepherd was in it. Yeah. Sam Ka is saying, I recently mentioned on a comment on one of your posts, Alan, that I watched Dream Demon. I've just ordered that off Amazon. It was surprising. Yeah, Dream Demon. Yeah, it was surprising. Good touch of a Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. Oh, great. With a little Hammer horror style. Oh, looking forward to watching that. Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I bought it on a whim. It was $7.99 in H&V. Come with a booklet and all that. You get 2 editions with it. You get like a normal and extended cut with it. I just got it because it had Timothy Spall in it because I like him as an actor.
Spall,
Gave it a watch. Yeah. Really surprising. A lot of fun.
Oh, great. And thanks for telling me about Amazon having the same prices as Abby. So I've gone over to Amazon now, so I'm sorting all those out now.
Yeah, it's better because you get next day delivery, don't you?
Exactly, yeah. Prime, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to watching that Dream Demon. Dr. Impossible is saying, Alan, did you ever see the Columbia Pictures horror film, The Mutations, with Tom Baker and Donald Pleasance? No. Directed by Jack Carter. I haven't seen that one. No.
Oh, Tom Baker, Donald Pleasance, you've sold me there, Doctor.
I haven't seen it. I'll put the lights on to get a bit dark.
Yeah, it is. I just had to do mine.
Yeah, ring lights here.
Mutations, yeah. Oh.
Hang on a minute. Won't be a minute.
Yeah, you have no problem. Oh, great cast. I'll definitely have to give a look out for that one then, Dr. Impossible.
Oh, that's it. I just put my ring lights on because it's getting a bit dark now. Yeah, okay, so that's better, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Mutations. Have to shoot. Best from Ireland. Oh, thanks very much, mate. Yeah, thanks for coming along. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, bye. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a great weekend.
Tony's here. It's saying to Dr. Impossible. Mutations. What a great movie. Oh. I couldn't comment. I haven't seen it, so the Doctor's here again. The BBC was going to make an adaptation of The Haunted back in the late 1880s. I heard a lot of talk about this, but decided to bail out. The Haunted from 1995 was directed by Lewis Gilbert. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. The thing about a lot of these films, they sort of like they remake them, and in the end, they turn out to be rubbish. Like remake it once or twice, and that's it. But sometimes they go back again and again, and they try to remake it, and they end up making a load of rubbish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially when they try to make them too modern.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. The comments has just jumped again. Oh. I hate it when you know what I hate it when it does this.
Yeah, you get into a steady stream of answering comments and then jump to right at the bottom, and you're like, oh no.
Nuisance. Demon Pally is saying, I bought a couple of volumes of an American TV series called Masters of Horror. Oh, that's good, that Masters of Horror. Yeah, I just wanted to check out the Dario Argento episodes. Have you seen any episodes? Not a bad series so far. I've seen them all. Yeah, I like Masters of Horror. Have you seen any of them, Pete? Masters of Horror.
I've heard of them. I've heard they're not too bad. I've heard they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to give them a look into.
Yeah,
especially if there's an Argento one.
Yeah. I first saw them in what year was it? Oh, 2005 on Sky. Yeah, and I've got them all now. I've got the DVD box set and that. Yeah. So I like Masters of Horror. Very good. Yeah,
that's good.
Stories in them. Yeah. Tony is saying Deathline with Donald Pleasance is one of my favorites. That's the one where the mutants in the railway tunnel, isn't it? Yeah, Christopher Lee's in that for about, I think he's in it for about 3 minutes. Yeah, one of my favorites. Yeah, Mind the Door. So yeah, have you seen that one piece?
I haven't heard of it, but Donald Pleasance, Christopher Lee, Salome.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I think he got paid well that day. Christopher Lee. He's only in it for about 3 minutes. He earned some good money.
Yeah, because he was in Howland 2, wasn't he? And he had to do Gremlins 2.
That's right. But in this one, Tony's about. He's only in it for about 3 or 4 minutes, and he plays a businessman. You know, and I thought to myself, bloody hell, you didn't see much of him. You know, so I bet he got paid well for that as well.
Oh, good pay packet for that.
Christopher Lee, yeah. But yeah, it's a good railway. If you like your railway horror movies. I'd recommend Deathline.
Oh, have you seen Terror Train with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on it. Have you seen it?
I've seen it. It was on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's not too bad. I won't rush out to get it.
No. I haven't answered my collection and that because I wasn't too keen on it. But I prefer in Halloween. You know, the Halloween movies. Yeah. Excuse. Just took a bloody. Oh yeah. I hate that. It just jumps up the screen. Here's the good doctor again. James Herbert has been shortchanged by filmmakers. Yeah, even The Rats was effing terrible. The Fog was probably closest. Yeah, well, The Fog was that was John Carpenter. The Fog. That's not James Herbert. That was John Carpenter. But the novel, the novel by James Herbert, The Fog, was written in 1975. A lot of people think that The Fog was based on a Herbert novel. It's not. It's a John Carpenter production. Yeah. And maybe the Haunted, but The Survivor was dire. I agree with you. The Survivor was dire. Have you seen that, Pete? Robert Powell?
I haven't, but I have heard of it before. I haven't heard the greatest things about it.
It's a terrible movie. It's not a patch on the book. I've got the book there. Hang on, I'll show you the book.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Right, here, Peter. This is The Survivor.
Oh wow, that looks good.
Yeah, and there's the back there, Pete.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's the novel. Very good novel, by the way. Very good novel. And here's the Fog piece.
James Herbert, The Fog.
Yeah.
Wow.
For goodness sake, don't leave this on Aunt Edna's chair. Because not only is the scene with the gymnasium is very brutal, but there's also many other brutal scenes in this as well. Yeah, because the fog comes out the ground and it turns people insane and that. It's very good. It's really good. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, sounds great.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't read a book in ages. Definitely should get back into reading.
And here's The Rats, Pete. This is James Herbert's first novel, The Rats.
Oh wow, The Rats. I have heard of that one.
Yeah,
that does sound interesting.
it's gruesome. It's really gruesome, especially where they attack the train and I need the poor little baby. There's a little baby in that, you know, and need the poor little baby. It's James Abe. He got criticised for having that scene in it, and like, you know, because he had second thoughts where he should cut it out in that subsequent, you know, publications. But well, basically the story, like this fella, he brings this rat into the country. He's a zoologist from New Guinea. He brings this rat into the country, and it makes with an ordinary rat, and it spawns all these monsters. Rats as big as dogs. Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
It's a fantastic. Do you know, this is the book that started me writing. When I read this book, I thought to myself, I'll have a go at that. Yeah, it's a great story.
So it's the book that inspired you to be an author?
The Rats, yeah. This is the book, wow. Yeah. I love it that much, yeah. I like the old novels as well. I like Dracula and Dracula by Bram Stoker and Frankenstein.
Yes, great film. Great book, sure. So I have read the book. Wow.
It was so well written. It was simple, everyday folk being. I think that's what I don't know about you. I think that's what makes horror works when you get ordinary people and you get this horror effect in their lives. It really makes it work. You know,
if it's a grounded tale and you can kind of believe it a little bit, that's what makes it more scary.
Yeah, that's a great book. I highly recommend it if you want a good read and that. It's great.
Oh, look into it.
Yeah, so as I say, fantastic book. Yeah, I'll just get through some more comments, please.
Awesome.
Dr. Impossible's here again. The Mutations never got a Blu-ray release in the UK. I still don't know who owns this film in the UK, whether it's Stone Eye or another company. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. Like, I love Donald.
It's strange. Hopefully, probably Arrow or Indicator will release it.
You might pick it up. Yeah, I'll look out anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Retro Girls UK. I love the old comedy series. The one-liners, you can't beat them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One-liners like Only Fools and Horses, the chandelier scene. Brace yourself.
Iconic.
Rodney, brace yourself. Yeah. You like Only Fools and Horses piece?
Only Fools and Horses is great, isn't it? It's such a fantastic series. I also like Porridge as well. Open All Hours.
Ronnie Barker. Yeah.
Very good. Man About the House, George and Mildred, Robin's Nest.
Yeah, all them. Yeah. Oh, they were a big staple. They were a big staple of me, you know, growing up and watching all them. Yeah, and I've got them all on DVD now, all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them, and they're good to get. They are.
Yeah. Sid James as well. Bless This House. He was good.
Bless This House is good. Yeah, I do enjoy that one.
I used to like this. I tell you what I used to like about him, his cheeky laugh. He'd have this cheeky laugh, wouldn't he? You know. Also, like, great.
Yeah, he certainly put on a certain face, because he was in like loads of the Carry On films as well, wasn't he?
You seen a pretty pair of legs, you know, and he's away, wasn't he? Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember a guy called Dick Emery?
I've heard of him. Yeah, I do know who he is. Yeah.
Oh, you are awful, but I like you, and he pushed them away like that. He was good.
Yeah. Did you like Open All Hours?
Yeah, the shop, the store, Ronnie Barker. Yeah, Grenville, David Jason was his assistant, wasn't he?
Yeah. Are You Being Served? Did you like that one?
I watched the documentary last week about that on Channel 5, I think it was. Love Are You Being Served? I've got all the series of them. Yeah.
Do you like Likely Lads? Do you like that? Likely Lads?
I'm going to get that one. What you got? I'm going to get that. James Bolam and Rodney Bew. Yeah.
Very good show. Yeah. And the film's good.
Who?
The film is good.
Yeah, I'm going to get that. Yeah. You told me about that. And you showed me that, didn't you? You showed in your video. Yeah, I'm going to get that one. Do you like Steptoe? Yeah,
I love Steptoe. I've got the box set of them.
I've got the big box set as well. Yeah.
The films are good as well. Steptoe and Son and Steptoe Rides Again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And the one with Diana Dawes and the stripper. It's a good one. Yeah, and the one with where he tries to make it like a baby's bottle. Is it a Guinness bottle? He puts a bloody rubber.
So
he puts a bloody rubber glove on the bottle. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love all them. I grew up with all of them.
Because them two didn't like each other in real life, did they?
Didn't get on. No. It was in the documentary. They didn't. At first, when he first started working together, they were okay. But as it went on, especially when he went to Australia to do the stage version, it was bad. It was really bad then. But towards the end, they didn't like each other. Simon, film fan, have you seen The Island of the Fishermen starring Barbara Bach? I love Barbara Bach. It's okay. It's not one of her great movies now. She's married to Ringo Starr. Barbara Bach.
She is.
Yeah, very pretty lady. Yeah. I've got one of hers. What's it called? Not The Uninvited. I think it's called The Unknown, where she goes to the house with the two mates and that, and she stays for the night. And this fella's got it's either his brother or son in the cellar, and it's like a meat hands. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Barbara Bach the Bond girl in The Spy Who Loved Me?
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
she's great in that.
Yeah, Barbara Bach. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Tony Crosby's saying the David Essex movies. Yeah, I love them. That'll Be the Day and the sequel Stardust are all-time favourites of mine. Yeah, brilliant story and soundtrack. Yeah.
Haven't seen them. Is this David Essex, We're Gonna Make You a Star?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, they're great. Really good.
I haven't seen them.
Oh, you want to check them out? They're great. He wants to get into the pop music business and that, and he has all the highs and lows and that, especially in the next one. The next one's very dark because he really tries to make it in the pop world, and he has all these setbacks and into drugs and that, and sex and drugs and rock and roll, as Ian Drury used to sing. Yeah. Grace. Yeah. You want to check them out?
Did you see the Ian Drury music biopic, Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll? That's really good.
But I like Ian Drury. Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick. Yeah. And what a waste. He sang What a Waste as well.
What a Waste is a very good song.
Yeah. I like Ian Drury. Yeah. Again, he was a big staple of me in the 70s when I was a teenager. Yeah. But I haven't seen that one piece. I'll have to check that one out. Edward Coppock is saying, what's your thoughts on the Leprechaun movies? I haven't seen them.
One with Warwick Davis, isn't it? I've heard the first one's got Jennifer Aniston in them, but I've never seen them. But they get increasingly silly as they go along. I think they're trying to bring them back. Yeah.
I haven't seen them. I've seen the odd trailer, but I haven't seen them in their entirety. But I can't really comment. Walk On Always Believe is saying, no problem at all equals. I like a good biopic. My favourite is Tina, but it's very sad in parts of what she experienced. Oh, Tina Turner.
Yeah, I know there's a new one about Tina Turner, so I think Brett's probably talking about that one. But yeah, it's very sad. She's great in the Mad Max film. She is Beyond Thunderdome.
Yeah. I like her singing that one with Bush City Limits. That's good. That was my favourite Tina Turner song. Yeah, that was out in 1973. I like that one.
Yeah, she did a GoldenEye, didn't she? The theme song to that.
That's right. The Bond movie. Yeah, GoldenEye. Dr. Impossible is saying, have you guys ever seen the wonderful action authoritarian film made in Australia called Turkey Shoes? I want to see that one. Yeah, that's on me. That's on the list of films that I want to see. Directed by Brian Trench Smith of BMX Bandits. Yeah, have you seen that one piece? Turkey Shoes.
I've never heard of that one. Never heard of that one before, but I'll have to give that a watch. Sounds good. Yeah.
I'll have to watch that one. Walk On Always Believe. Would you agree that The Bride of Frankenstein may be one of the best? Oh yeah, that goes without saying. One of the best horror sequels of all time. It's right up there with Frankenstein meets the Wolfman. The other sequel.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Psycho 2. That's another big favourite sequel of mine.
I still need to see that one. I've got it on Arrow.
Oh, it's great, that one. Yeah, it's great.
I've heard Psycho 3 isn't too bad either.
They're all good. Every single one of them a good piece. Yeah, I love them all. They're great. Yeah, but you'll enjoy that one, Psycho 2. The sheer mystery of it, for one thing. You love it. Yeah. But that Bride of Frankenstein. Yeah, one of my all-time favourite horror movies. That, as you can see, I've got
brilliant film. I love the T-shirt.
Yeah, the greatest Frankenstein monster ever, in my opinion.
I do agree. What did you think of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the Kenneth Branagh one?
Is that the one, Robert De Niro? I've got it on 4K because I like it. Yeah,
you like it? Yeah, I don't mind it. It's a different take on it.
Yeah, not as good as Karloff, I grant you.
Oh no,
but I do like it. I would tell you another one, Frankenstein: A True Story. That's a good one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's great. On Blu-ray. That's very good, that one. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Are you, Simon is saying, are you picking anything up is that what the Severance sale? I don't know yet.
No, I've heard of the label, but no, never delved into it. I'll look into it, see what they've got.
Sales, anything to do with sales, I'm there.
Yeah.
Tony is saying the House of Dracula and House of Frankenstein are universal classics. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely too. Yeah, especially you know what I like about the House of Dracula. Talbot finally gets cured of his Wolfman case, because all through the other movies he was looking all over the world for a case, for a cure, and he finally gets cured in the House of Dracula. Yeah, and Karloff's good in the House of Frankenstein as the mad scientist and that. Yeah, have you seen any of them, Pete?
I think I've seen them years ago, but it's been a very long while because they put them on like BBC Two in the morning years ago.
Yeah, they did very late at night. But yeah, I grew up with all of them. They were the movies that got me into horror. You know, as I've said in the videos, I love all those movies. Yeah, great.
Yeah, they really do hold up as well. They're just so unique and they're classics. And there never will ever be anything like them again.
Oh no, definitely, yeah. The characters were all good as well. You know, I like the little gypsy woman and the wolfman. You know, her son's responsible for changing him into a werewolf. I love all them. I love all the ones that played the and that line, all those supporting characters and that. You know, Hunchback as well, who's tormenting them with the torch. You know, the Frankenstein. He's got this torch and he's putting it in his face all the time. You know, in the first Frankenstein movie, tormenting the monster, and the monster's going like that. You know, Karloff got a spot on with those actions, didn't he? With the monster,
he was fantastic.
Yeah, you know, trying to communicate with people. In a way, you felt a bit sorry for him because you know he was trying to be accepted, and he was rejected. So he went into, well, you could say he went to a murderous rampage, really. You know, and he only made 3 Frankenstein movies, didn't he, Karloff? He only made 3 as the monster.
He didn't make many, did he?
It was just 3. Yeah, the last one was Frankenstein. Oh, here's it. Dr. Impossible saying, good pick, Alan. Yeah, the man who haunted himself was great. Yeah. I should say to before that piece about the double Roger Moore member. Yeah. Gold. Oh, Roger Moore and Gold. I think I've seen that years ago. Gold.
Yeah, I think I might have. No, that does ring a bell.
Yeah, Gold. Yeah, and the Wild Geese. That's another good.
Oh, it's a great film. Great cast. Love it.
Seen it years ago. Yeah, like a mercenary, isn't he?
Yeah, it's on the Arrow label. There's a bit where he's first introduced and he makes like a guy eat like a bag of drugs, and it's just so brutal. It is.
It's a good movie. Yeah, it's Richard Harris in it. I'm sure he's
Richard Harris and Richard Burton, I think, is in it. But very good film. Yeah, I do enjoy it. It's like about 2 and a bit hours long, but it's worth it.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, he's another legend, isn't he, Roger Moore?
Yeah. Oh, them two together in The Man with the Golden Gun. Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, The Man with the Golden Gun. Yeah. Gary North is saying, good evening, everyone. You okay, Gary?
Hey, Gary.
Thanks for dropping by. Dr. Impossible is saying, I think, Alan, the BBC would have done a good job on the Haunted. Here we go. Haunted. Yeah. I know that at that one time, Dennis Potter was attached with that. Yeah. James Herbert's The Haunted. Yeah. Yeah. God, I think there must be about... Oh God, I lost count of the, you know, the amount of movies with The Haunted in the title. You know, The Haunting. You know, yeah. Just one more remake. Metro Girls is saying, Alan, I bet you love the Vaults of Horror series. Yeah, just sub, mate. The Vaults of Horror movie, you mean? 1973. Yeah.
Yeah.
Autopsy J. Hello all. You okay?
Hey mate.
Dr. Impossible. Yeah, and you that. Yeah. Dr. Impossible again about the fog, but Carpenter was inspired by the Herbert book. Oh, right.
Oh.
I didn't know he was inspired by the Herbert book, though the fog was set in Wiltshire. It was set in Wiltshire. You're right, Doctor. Yeah, yeah. But I didn't know John Carpenter was inspired by the Herbert book. Well, that's news to me. Thanks for that. Brian Gilson is saying the Mystery with Thomas Jane was good. Oh, the ending though was sad.
Brutal, heartbreaking ending. Oh.
Yeah. Did you like Phantoms? Oh, the Dean R. Coons one. I've seen that years ago. Yeah. Phantoms, yeah. Have you seen a piece?
Haven't heard of that one. No. Sounds interesting though.
Yeah, seen it years ago. I don't remember too much about it, to be honest. Retro Girls is saying, bless this house as well. I'd love that on Blu-ray. Yeah. And they should release the Carry On box set on Blu-ray. Yeah. They only released a few, didn't they? Yeah. I'd love to see a Carry On series on Blu-ray. Yeah.
They were supposed to be in the works doing a complete box set of them. They were talking about it last year, so whether it will happen this year, but imagine the price.
God, yeah. They just say they've done all of Elvis's on a big Blu-ray set. Imagine how expensive that'd be. All of Elvis films.
Oh, there's some great Elvis films. I do want to get Jailhouse Rock. That's a great one.
That's brilliant, that one. And King Creole, or serious films. Love Me Tender, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd love to see all of Elvis's in a big box set. My mum absolutely worships him. You know, she absolutely worships the man. And I like him myself, of course, and that, you know, my dad liked them. Yeah. And, I'd like to see that. I'd love to see that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Chestnut 7 is saying, till death do us part. Oh, Alf Garnus. Yeah. I remember him. You silly moo.
Absolutely isn't. There was 2 series, wasn't there? Till Death Us Do Part and another one.
In Sickness and in Health.
That's the one, yeah.
That's the one.
That was the later one, wasn't it?
That was the later one, you're right. Yeah. In Sickness and in Health, yeah. Alf Garnus Forever Moaning. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always been. Yeah, it's good. It's funny.
And he called it Scouse Giss, Tony Booth. Yeah, you Scouse Giss. Yeah. Simon Film Fan is saying Roger Moore is great in The Saints. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, he got the role of Bond for that. You definitely tell. It's just like the old ones to the coloured ones are great. I haven't seen, because they remade it again, didn't they? The Saint Returns or something.
Ian Ogilvy. Yeah, Ian Ogilvy played him. Yeah. But Roger Moore, he's fantastic. Yeah. And he'd say something, I'm Simon Temple, and the thing had come up, wouldn't it? The halo.
Come over his head, and it makes the sound do, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and that would open the episode.
That would open up to the scene. Yeah, I've seen all the episodes on TV on ITV4.
ITV4, yeah. Oh, he was great in that. He really was. Based on the novels by Leslie Charteris. Yeah. Tony Crosby is saying, my favourite Steptoe episode is Divided. We stand where they where they separate the house. Yeah, they split the house in half, don't they? Yeah, that's great.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's a good episode.
The machine where he looks through, and he's the bloody actor in it. Let's go with the bloody girls. The old machine from years ago, and his son says him, "That's you." I can't remember all of it, but that bloody looks like you, and it was him. Yeah,
I can remember there was one where they had like a fashion show or something, or they had the models come into like the yard or something.
Yeah, and I think it was directed. It was sitting in the chair. The fella out of Are You Being Served, Trevor Bannister. I think he was. Yeah.
Yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I do know who you mean. I don't know his name, but I do recognise his face. Yeah,
because he played Mr. Luke in Are You Being Served.
That's the one.
He was always after Wendy Richard.
Yes. Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Dr. Impossible is saying, Alan, do you remember an ITV series called Man at the Top? I do. With the late Kenneth Haig. Yeah, Kenneth Haig. He was a brilliant actor, and Haig returned in Man at the Top film. Yeah, made by Hammer. I used to watch that when I was a kid, but I don't remember too much about the stories, but I remember the series well. Have you seen that, Pete?
I haven't heard of that one, but it does sound interesting. To give that one.
Oh yeah, Haig, yeah. I think it was on. A Friday night, about 9 o'clock. Yeah, I remember that well. Do you remember Beryl's Lost? That was a good series. Beryl's Lost.
I've heard of that one, yeah, but I haven't seen it.
No, Carmel. The lady that played it was called Carmel McSharry. Yeah, Carmel McSharry.
I've heard of the name before. Yeah, I've heard of the name before.
Beryl's Lost. Oh, by the way, that was a fantastic theme tune. Edward Coppock is saying, have you ever seen Gorgon 1964? Yeah, Hammer.
I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing again. Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah. Oh, it's great, that one, yeah. Especially when I first saw her face, I was terrified. I think I saw that when I must have been about 8 or 9 when I first saw that. And when I saw her face, I hid behind the bloody sofa. Yeah. And like I saw Dracula, I see his eyes, his face and that. Also, hid behind the bloody sofa. Another. I don't know what you think, Pete. Another terrifying face The Exorcist girl.
Yeah. She's quite scary.
Yeah, the eyes and the white her eyes roll up, don't they? Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen The Exorcist?
I watched it for the first time last year. Yeah, good film.
Did you like it? Yeah,
really good film. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, I watched it once on Channel 4 about 4 or 5 years ago. Certain parts that you have to turn your head away. If you pardon the pun, you have to turn your head away.
Oh yeah, it's certainly not a film you want to sit and eat food while watching.
Oh no, especially with pea soup, you know. So it's.
Have you seen The Exorcist 3? Because that's supposed to be not too bad.
There's one particular scene in the hospital, a jump scare. George C. Scott.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've got it, but I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it years ago. Oh God, it must have been about 1992. I rented it out on VHS. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, but I don't remember too much about it. But that scene in the hospital, the big jump scare, that stays in my mind. Yeah. But I haven't seen the sequel, the Exorcist 2, The Heretic. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I've heard that hasn't even got an exorcism in it. So.
No, it's supposed to be a load of rubbish. Yeah. Oh, I've seen the Omen films. I've
seen one with what's his name from Jurassic Park and
Sam
Neill. I've seen that one, and I'm pretty certain I've seen one of the first ones.
Yeah,
but ages ago. They're pretty good.
Yeah, and Lee Remick was his mother. Yeah, and Whitelaw was his guardian. Yeah, that's a great movie. That, you know, I thought myself. A lot of people thought the little boy was scary. I thought Billy Whitelaw was more scary as the nurse. You know,
I could get that. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. When she crept into the hospital, Lee Remick's in there. She's all bandaged up, like, because Damien basically pushed off the thing onto the ground and that, you know, in the house and that. And she's in hospital with a broken back, and she comes in to finish her off. That's creepy, that. Yeah.
It is.
But I tell you what I didn't like. I didn't like the remake of The Omen in 2006. I didn't like that one.
I haven't seen that one.
Like that one at all. But the first one was fantastic. Tony Crosby is saying Men of Lessers is another great episode.
Yes, the Scrabble board.
The Scrabble board. Yeah, I vaguely remember it. Yeah. Where they're playing Scrabble and you have naughty words.
Okay. Oh, it's always just fun watching them bicker.
Oh God!
They're getting arguments over the most stupidest of things, and then you've got, is it Hercules the horse?
Yeah, that's the one. Hercules the horse. Yeah, and God, wasn't there time and grace with those scripts? How could he memorize all those lines? I mean, sometimes he went on and on, didn't he? Right through the series argument. He must have had fantastic memories learning that script.
Absolutely. You know? Yeah, I mean, it just worked between them two. Whilst they didn't like each other in real life, that chemistry on screen was fantastic. And watching them two together, it's just a show that was run within just like a room, and it could last for 30 minutes with them arguing, and it proves how good it was and how good the script was.
Yeah, it was great steptoe. Yeah, and as you say, the two movies, which I believe you can get them on Blu-ray, but you can't get them here. You've got to
get them in a box set, I think, can't you?
Yeah, with is it Dad's Army, and what's the other one? Are You Being Saved movie? So you'd have to get the box set to get all the other, you know, the other movies. Yeah, but fantastic series. Yeah, really good. Retro Girls UK is saying, "Do you remember the Vampire Circus? Do you remember it? I love it. I've got it in my collection. Yeah." That was fantastic. Another Blu-ray, I want to guess. Yeah, yes, indeed. Yeah, Vampire Circus. It's right up there with all the other my favourites and that. Have you seen that one piece, Vampire Circus?
I'm just checking it out. I don't think I've actually seen that one, but it does sound really good.
It's great. That one really is.
I definitely will have. I don't know, because I've seen so many Hammer films over the years. It's just I can't remember the titles because they always used to repeat on BBC Two or on the Horror Channel, and I used to sit and watch them.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, fantastic movie. Yeah, the title speaks for itself. Vampire Circus. So it's a circus of vampires. Yeah, it's a great movie. Great movie. Chestnut 7, The Skull from Amicus. Oh yeah, Peter Cushing. Yeah, brilliant. Really, the skull of the Marcus de Sade. I think the Marcus de Sade. Yeah, and it's got evil powers. That's great. Have you seen that one piece?
It's got Christopher Lee in as well, hasn't it?
Yeah,
it's not too bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's great, that one. Peter Cushing, he's a dealer in artifacts and that, and he gets this skull of the Marcus. That's a great one, that.
Hmm.
Simon Film Fan is saying the Uncanny Anthology. Oh, with the cats, yeah.
Oh.
Peter Cushing with the cats, yeah. That's great, that one. Yeah, I love that one.
I'll have to give that one a go.
Yeah, he basically thinks the cats are going to take over the world, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. And what he does, he goes to his agents, and he's got the manuscript that he's written the book, and there's 3 stories in the book, each involving a cat, a feline, and he reads them out to his agent, and his agent, Ray Milland, plays the agent. You know Ray Milland, the man with burial, and the man with the X-ray eyes. Yeah, and yeah. Well, he's his agent and that, and he takes the book to him, and he scoffs. Oh, yeah, that's rubbish. That cat's taking over the world. Oh God, tell us another one. And all that, yeah. But it's well, you haven't seen it, have you, Peace?
No.
So I won't tell you the ending, but it's got quite a twist ending.
Oh, it sounds good. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, it's got 3 stories in it, each involving a cat, and it's got a twist. He's in the frame of the story, Peter Cushing. It's great. You want to check it out?
I will do.
I think I'll go on for 10:30 if that's okay.
That is no issue with me. It's brilliant.
All right. Yeah, because I've enjoyed it now. Yeah.
It's been great talking.
Well, you're used to long, aren't you? Yeah. So
no worries. We can keep on going.
Nice. Yeah. Sophie is saying, "Hi guys, nice seeing you. Peace."
Hey, Soph. Hope you well.
Tony's saying, "I'm a big fan of the Avengers TV series with Patrick McNee." Yeah. Watch the movie. It was awful. Yeah. Yeah.
Diana Rigg.
Oh God, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's fantastic. Brilliant. Yeah. Joanna Lumley was in the New Avengers.
New Avengers, and then there was a bloke with Joanna Lumley as well, wasn't there? I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah, Gambus. Yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
He was played by Gareth Hunt. He used to be in Upstairs and Downstairs. Yeah, he's great. He was great acting, him, Gareth Hunt. Yeah.
Yes, he was, yeah.
I'll tell you what he was in, Pete. Do you remember Kenny Everest?
Yes.
He was in the Bloodbath at the House of Death. He was in that. Yeah, it was like a horror spoof, you know. It had like Vincent Price was in it, and he was like a black magician basically. And Gareth Hunt was like a doppelganger. That's good. Right. That one. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. But you can get the Avengers TV series on Blu-ray in these lovely box sets.
I know. Yeah, I'll have to get them. Yeah. Patrick McNee, John Steed. Yeah.
Oh, he's great. He is.
Yeah, the bowler hat and the brolly. Yeah,
very iconic.
Sword, didn't he, like that? Yeah,
yeah, because he was in A View to a Kill as well, wasn't he?
Patrick McNee. Yeah. My dad, God rest his soul, he was a spitting image of him. Everybody, honestly, he had the same face, the same eyes, and everybody used to say, "Do you know you remind me of Des, Patrick McNee out the Avengers?" And he said, "Oh, a lot of people have said that." Yeah, he was a spitting image of him. If you saw him, if he was here, you'd say, "Oh God, he does look like him." Yeah, he was in The Howling as well, if you remember.
Yes, I've heard that. Yeah, I haven't seen that, but I've heard he's in it. He's been in quite a fair bit.
Oh God, he's a good actor. He's a great actor. Sophie's saying, "I'm not a fan of Steptoe and Son." Oh well, to each his own. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Tony's saying, "Night lads, night Toe. Always a pleasure talking to you both. Have a groovy weekend, everyone." Oh, thanks very much, Tony. Yeah. Thanks for turning up. Yeah, and have a nice weekend. Yeah. Thanks. Sophie is saying, "I love Dad's Army." Yeah. I had a bit of a crush.
Ian Lavender.
Ian Lavender. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Dad's Army. That always used to be on of a Saturday night about 6:30, 7 in the 90s.
Yeah, still is now on a Saturday night on BBC Two about 7:30. Always on.
Oh, right. Yeah, Dad's Army. Arthur Lowe, Captain Manring. Yeah.
With the theme song as well. You Stupid Boy and all that.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. John Lee Majurier Wilson. He was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Impossible is saying, "I remember going to see The Avengers 1998 at the cinema in London. Outside there were people dressed as turkeys. The film has good production design and a good film score by Joel McNeely. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on the movie.
It was Uma Thurman, Ralph Fiennes, and Sean Connery, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't too keen on that.
I've seen trailers of it. It does not come close to it.
No, no. Oh, I like the original series, you know, with Patrick McNee. Fantastic, yeah. No. Christopher Lee was in one of them, you know. He was in an episode of that, and he was also.
I remember that. Yeah.
The original Avengers with Patrick McNee. He was in an episode, and also Peter Cushing was in one. Yeah. Really? So you have icons of horror, yeah, as guest stars, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I should say Mancake. Mancake movie is saying, "Hi, hey gents, you okay? Hope you're well. I've just watched a movie called The Innocents. It was unbelievable. Is that the one with Deborah Carr in the ghost story? The Innocents. I'm sure that's the one you mean. Sorry, I had to let someone know. That's the one with Deborah Carr in which she goes to look after the two children. Have you seen that one, Pete?
I have not seen that one, but it does sound good.
Yeah, it's a ghost story, yeah. She goes to look after these two children in this big country house, and it's ghosts in it. There's ghosts in the house. It's great.
That. Oh, is it 1961, is it?
Yeah, it's an old movie. It's 1961, the year I was born. Yeah. It's good, that one.
Just checking. Yeah, looks good.
It's great, that one. You want to check that out, Pete? It's good. Oh, Theatre, one of my favourites here, Chestnut 7 is saying, Theatre of Blood with Diana Rigg. Yeah, Vincent Price. Yeah, remember it well.
I'm going to have to give that a watch with Diana Rigg in.
Oh, yeah, she plays, I think she plays his daughter. Yeah, Vincent Price.
Oh, I thought she was brilliant in On Her Majesty's Secret Service with George Lazenby.
She dies, doesn't she? Dies at the end.
Yeah. Oh, it's heartbreaking. That ending's just a gut punch. It is.
George Lazenby takes Bond off. Yeah, I remember that one.
That's a really underrated Bond film, I think. It's so good.
That one, yeah. Brian Gilson is saying, "Only When I Laugh." Oh, yeah.
That's the one in the hospital, yeah.
I remember that one. Peter Bowles was really, I remember that one well, yeah. Only When I Laugh. James Bolam, Likely Lads.
He was in that,
yeah, he was in it. And the fella, I don't believe it's, what's his name? The old fella. Oh, God. Forget his name. The old fella. Biggest.
Richard something. Oh.
Richard. He was in One Foot in the Grave.
Yes. Oh.
Richard Digance, is it? I don't know his name. But I know that fella. You know, I remember him in it. He was a doctor, wasn't he?
Richard Wilson.
In Only When I Laugh, you mean? Or in One Foot in the
Grave.
Wilson.
Yeah. Richard Wilson in One Foot in the Grave.
Wilson. Yeah, that's it. Retro Girls UK saying, "Please say." Oh yeah, Please Say was my favourite, especially. Yeah. I haven't watched the Defence Street Gang. Defence Street Gang was okay, but Please Say was the best one with John Alderson.
Yeah, that's good. I have seen episodes of that.
Yeah.
Did they do a film of Please Sir or not?
Yeah, there was. You're right. There was. Yeah. As they did with those 70s comedies, they usually done movies, didn't they? Spin-offs. Yeah. But yeah, I used to watch Please Say in the early 70s, yeah.
Yeah, there's all loads of them, wasn't there, in the 70s? They all come out on TV and in films.
They were a big staple. They were a big staple of my growing up in the 70s, all them. Yeah. I used to like a piece, but you know what? My mum, she absolutely hated them. I mean, she really hated them. Me and my dad were in stitches. We used to be rolling around laughing at them. The Goodies. Do you remember the Goodies?
Oh, yes, I do know. Yeah, Bill Oddie, is it?
Bill Oddie, Tim Brooke Taylor, and Graham Garden. Yeah. You ride this bike and that. My mum said, "They're bloody stupid, them." I said, "The good things." Used to watch them. The big giant cat all on top of the the big giant cat, the Goodies. Yeah.
Yep. Faulty Towers. Did you like that?
Yeah, I did. I've got it on DVD. Yeah. John Cleese. The one with the rat in as well. We asked the rat in the restaurants. Yeah. Did
you ever see a TV show called Catweasel with Jeffrey Bowles?
I did. Yeah, I used to watch that every Sunday. Yeah, he come from the was it the 16th century or 15th century?
Something like that, didn't he? Yeah.
I loved that Catweasel. Yeah,
Didn't he have a little frog called Touchwood?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's the one. By God, the memories are coming back here. Tell you. Yeah, he was a magician, and he wanted to get back to his own time, and he had to befriend this young lad, didn't he? This young lad, and he befriended all different things happened to him each week. It
was like a little kid. I'm sure he was called Cedric, wasn't he?
I think he was called that. Yeah. I used to watch that every Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Talking Pictures TV a while ago. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's out there.
Yeah, Jeffrey Bailden. Yeah. Sophie's saying they don't make decent comedy anymore. No.
Absolutely agree.
I can't say it now and think of one comedy I like now. I just can't. I can't think of one.
It was family viewing comedy that kids could watch and laugh along, but adults could also get the joke in too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and nowadays, like comedies are very rude and vulgar compared to these ones, shall we say?
Yeah, they were more like these side postcard comedies then, weren't they? They were done in a nice way. Yeah, you could laugh at them. They were naughty. Yeah, misses and all that. But you could laugh at them.
They just stopped before it went a bit too much, shall we say?
Oh, God, yeah, certainly. There was no effing and blind and either. You know, they could sort of like they could use a double entendres as they're called without causing real offence. Now, Love Thy Neighbour. Do you remember that one? Look,
I have seen that. I have seen the film as well.
I tell you what, if that was shown now, you imagine the uproar.
It wouldn't never be shown today.
Oh, they'd go mad, wouldn't they? Get that off the telly.
It's got the guy from EastEnders in it. Rudolph, whatever his name is.
Walker. Yeah. He's in that. Oh, the insults used to come out to, you know, oh God, really near the knuckle. But people didn't think anything of it then. You know, it was just a comedy series. Like it's like the Black and White Minstrels. He took them off because a lot of people compared them to the gollywogs on the you know the jam jars used to have gollywogs inside the jam.
Yeah, I think I can remember what they are. Yeah.
Well, he compared that. They compared the Black and White Minstrels to the gollywogs on the jam jars, which is bloody stupid. You know, we didn't think anything of that. Like, you know, it was just like Bernard Manning. He used to get a lot of criticism, didn't he? For he was accused of being a racist and that.
Oh,
you know,
I don't know who he is.
Bernard Manning. He was a big comedian, a big chubby guy.
Oh yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
Oh God, he used to come out with some near the knuckle. I saw him in Birkenhead in the 90s. He comes to a club in Birkenhead, and it was packed house in that, and he was blue. Oh God, I tell you, he was blue. He really was. I tell you, I don't mind swearing to an extent, but when it's carried to an extreme. But I believe in regards to swearing, I think there's a time and place for it. If you want to go and see a late night comedy, you know, if you want to go and see a late night comedy club, you know what to expect, don't you? You know, it's going to be a lot of swearing in it. So you accept it, don't you? But when it's used in open conversation on the bus and that, and someone's shouting down your ear, I haven't told them this, right down your ear when you're on the bus. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. You know,
you hear it all the time.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Every other word is F this, F that.
Yeah, or even worse, yeah. Yeah, but as I say, you know, everybody swears nearly enough, like especially
even the kids.
Yeah, oh no, they're worse than the adults. Yeah, but as I say, like I don't mind it within a context, you know, but not when it's used all the time. If you know what I mean, like in some of these films where every other word is F and this or C or T, every other sentence and that. I don't like that.
It can be overused. Yeah, I can get where you're coming from. If there's a purpose behind the swear, not just like saying it just for the sake of it.
That's right. Yeah. They get if in a mood like say you're watching a Charles Bronson movie and you can say, "Oh, SHIT." You know, when the baddie gets away, you can understand that, can't you? Yeah. You know, you get frustrated with the legal system. You know the Dirty Harry movies. I don't know. Well, you probably noticed this. You know, when Clint Eastwood, he gets very frustrated with superiors, doesn't he? Because they don't want to go around, killing criminals and that. And he comes out with the odd expletive, doesn't he? But that's in the context, isn't it? You know, absolutely. Have you seen all the Dirty Harrys?
Yep, seen them all. They're all brilliant. I do like them. The last one, the Deadpool's certainly a little bit over the top, but it's fun.
Yeah. I love those movies. They're great, yeah. Just catch up.
The first two are brilliant.
Yeah. Sophie's saying, I watch Heartbeats every evening. Don't watch it. That's still going, isn't it?
They just showed the old episodes on ITV3. They finished it about 2010, I think.
Yeah, I know Nick Berry was in it. What was Nick Berry in it? He was
Nick Berry was in the first few series because he sung the theme song as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah, Nick Berry. And it was EastEnders he was in as well, wasn't he?
He was in EastEnders and he done a song for EastEnders as well, and that became a #1, didn't he?
Every Loser Wins, I think it was called.
That's the one, yeah.
That was out round about the same time as a Top Gun, Take My Breath Away. That was big in 1986, yeah. Take My Breath Away. Yeah, that was the theme for Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big
Great
one,
song.
that 1986, yeah. Sophie's saying, I love Jeffrey Bailden, yeah, Cat Weasel. As the Crow Man.
Gummidge.
Oh, Wurzel Gummidge, yeah, John Pertwee. Yeah.
And Eunice Stubbs.
Yeah, and Sally, yeah. Sunday afternoon, yeah. God, the memories are coming back here tonight. Yeah. A cup of tea and a slice of cake. Yeah. I like John Pertwee. Doctor
he's
Who.
good.
Yeah,
he's fantastic as Doctor Who, yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Impossible
Richard Wilson.
That's the one, Richard Wilson. Yeah. You know, when you see that face in your mind, and you can't put a name to them.
Yeah, you get them moments. But One Foot in the Grave's great.
Yeah. Lee Davis. Do both of you like Alfred Hitchcock? I've got them on. I've got the first Alfred Hitchcock on the DVD. I've got the big box set. I did have the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, but I got rid of it because I didn't think the stories were very strong. How about you, Pete? Have you seen them?
I've heard of them, but again, haven't seen them.
Oh, they're good. Like a lot of them are based on short stories, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There was I think it's still going actually. The Alfred Hitchcock magazine. A lot of them stories were taken from that magazine. So
awesome.
Yeah, you want to get the DVD box set. They're good. They're only about half an hour.
Keep an eye out for them, man.
Very good. Yeah, I love them. Retro Girls UK is saying people get way too offended now with comedies like On the Buses, and they took certain episodes, off the TV, didn't they? They took certain episodes off the TV. I didn't know that.
They just edit them out, I think. I know a lot of them, they either quite edit them out, because like the Faulty Towers, there's certain episodes of that they've cut back and won't show again, or just take out scenes. I do think a lot of people do overthink things, but I don't know. It just seems to be the way of today.
It's ridiculous. And they're trying to do, what's the name now? Gone with the Wind. They're taking bits out of that as well, aren't they? Gone with the Wind. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're even going to touch there was something else they were going to tamper with. Another series of. I'm trying to think what it was. Was it the Carry On films? Or one of the series they were going to tamper with. They're going to take out all the double entendres.
Yeah.
Dr. Impossible is saying to Retro Girls, it's all about keeping it less offensive, and it must be highly political correct and have plenty of diversity and inclusion. Sign of the Times. Chestnut Seb is saying The Time Machine, original, brilliant. Wish I had one to go back to the 70s. Yeah, Rod Taylor. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but again, haven't seen it. But yeah, I imagine growing up in the 70s was a lot of fun, and you did get to watch some amazing stuff.
Yeah, and the chopper bikes. The chopper bikes are very popular.
Yes, my mum had one of them.
Yeah. Oh God, you can think the clackers. The knockers like that. They banned them. They had 2 balls on.
Oh yes, I remember her talking about them. All sorts of toys and stuff from the era.
Oh God, I was. You know what I used to love in the 70s. Growing up as a kid, I used to love getting all the box games. Mousetrap, the big box games, or Cluedo, Monopoly. I had all them piled up on, Christmas Eve and that. They'd all be piled up on that, and I couldn't wait for Christmas morning. I'd have about 4 or 5 big box games, and it exciting and that. And also, I had all the, the Christmas annuals, the Star Trek and Spider-Man. I had all them.
Yeah. Oh wow.
The Beano, the Dandy. I think.
I know.
Yeah, I had all them. Yeah, I love Spider-Man. I'm starting to get them now in 4K. Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the latest one, No Way Home?
No, I haven't, Pete. I haven't seen that one. It's a good.
You're in for a treat.
Good one, yeah. My favorite Spider-Man character, aside from the villains, Dr. Octopus. I like Peter Parker. It's Aubrey Life. Gwen Stacy's girl, the blonde girl. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
She got killed by the Green Goblin, didn't she?
In Amazing Spider-Man 2, yeah.
That caused what's the name when that was first shown in a comic book, and a lot of people turned against Marvel for a couple of years, and that they said, why did you kill a popular character off? Why did you just kill her off like that? And he went on to Mary Jane, then didn't he? He went with Mary Jane. Yeah. So, but yeah, I preferred Gwen Stacy. Green Goblin was one vicious villain, wasn't he? The Green Goblin.
Oh, he is.
And Dr.
No Way Home won't say nothing but one.
Forget that one. Yeah. I love Spider-Man. Dr. Impossible saying Robin's Nest. Yeah. Richard O'Sullivan. Yeah. O'Sullivan was ITV's most highly paid actor in to late 1980s. Yeah. Oh, he did Dick Turpin. Yeah, that's right. He played Dick Turpin. Yeah, he's good, Richard O'Sullivan.
Yeah, he is. He's in a care home now, isn't he, for like retired actors?
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, when he played Robin in Man About the House, he was mad on Chrissy, wasn't he? Mad on Chrissy. Yeah, I always preferred the other girl, Jo.
Did you?
Yeah, Sally Thompson. Yeah, and you had the Ropers as well, the landlords, didn't you?
Yeah. George and Mildred. Oh my days, that show, that's quite good. I did enjoy that, and the film. They did a film for that.
He did. Yeah, I think they got involved in gangsters, didn't they? I'm sure.
Yeah, I think they did as well. Yeah, I'm sure they had one of the characters from Randall and Hopkirk, the one who played the dead one. He was in it as well.
Oh God, yeah. Kenneth Cope.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, they were great. Them, they really were. Yeah, I loved all those series. Yeah. Sophie's saying, have you heard of a comedy called Watching? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Jimmy Tarbuck's daughter in that?
Lisa Tarbuck, is it? Lisa Tarbuck, yeah.
I'm sure she was in that. Yeah. That's going back to the 80s, that I think.
So,
talking about Richard O'Sullivan, Me and My Girl. That was another one he made when he was going a bit great then. Yeah.
Didn't he do another one called The Lovers?
Yeah. Paula Wilcox. Yeah. And Richard, Kate Beckinsale's dad, Richard Beckinsale.
That's the one I'm thinking.
He used to call him Jeffrey Bubbles Bum Bum. Oh my, Jeffrey Bubbles Bum Bum. Grew up on all of them. Yeah, I remember all of them. Yeah. Simon Film Fan is saying there was no DVDs or even VHS though in the 70s. No,
but you had a lot of quality TV shows, didn't you?
Yeah, you did indeed. Yeah. I always wanted it long before the days of VHS. I always wanted a projector because my dad used to have a projector. Yeah, and that was the only way you could get films in a very, very basic form. Now I always wanted one because I thought this is going to be the only way I'm going to get movies. I never got one. Got one. But you can imagine how made up I was when I saw the first VHS recorder. Oh, I was in heaven. Oh, you can actually get all your favourite movies and play them. But when I saw that, how much they were, 15, 60 quid. You know, I thought, yeah. But Alien, the very first VHS I saw advertising at Birkenhead shop was Alien. Yeah, about 60 quid, I think. The 1979 one, Alien. Yeah, but of course, when the DVDs came out, he went down, didn't he?
Oh, wow. It makes 25 quid for 4K seem quite cheap now.
Yeah, dear.
But there's a channel called John from Movie Collector, and he grew up, and he had a projector in his household, and he tells stories about it. So it's definitely worth checking out his channel.
Oh, I'll have to have a look at that. What's he called?
Movie Collector.
Oh, I'll check him out. Yeah, John Movie Collector. I'll have a look at that. Yeah. Retro Girls UK is saying Richard O'Sullivan was great in Carry On Teachers as well.
Yeah.
He was a child actor as well, wasn't he? Chestnut Step 7. I got my VHS Panasonic in 1981. My pride and joy. Well, I got my first video recorder in 1986. I remember it well. Yeah, I remember. I just got a job in an office in Liverpool. I remember finishing that and going straight to Curry's and saying, "I wonder if they let me have a video. You know, if I pay a deposit, I wonder if they let me have it." And he did. He said, I filled in all the paperwork and said, "Yeah, you can take it away now." So it was made up, and I just took it. I put it under my arm, and I got into a taxi, and I got home, and my dad opened the door, and he said, "Oh, you got a video recorder?" Oh God, it was made up. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. And you always remember that 1986. You always, I don't know about you people, you remember certain times of the year and you get songs in your mind, what was number one at the time. Like what I remember most in 1986, The Walk of Life, Dire Straits.
Dire Straits, great song, yeah. That one, and Sultans of Swings, great, and Money for Nothing.
Yeah, the Sultans of Swing, Money for Nothing, yeah. Up the Junction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I remember all those songs and that, you know, and there's Camouflage, Stan Ridgway. That was another good one.
Yeah. You can, when you make a big purchase, like say, look, when you buy a VHS player, you can remember going into a shop and you remember the songs and you can remember the exact moment, can't you?
Exactly. Yeah. It's like when I first started high school and that, you know, remember the songs that were out and that, you know, Eye Level, Simon Park Orchestra, Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. You know, big hit 1973. Yeah, he's been out for years, hasn't he? Elton John.
Yeah, still keeps going, but I think he's slowing down now. He's not doing any more touring now after this one.
No. Oh, did you know the Rolling Stones are in Liverpool, playing Liverpool? I think it's tonight.
Oh, wow, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
Let's still keep going.
Yeah, Liverpool, yeah, the stadium, yeah. Not a big fan of them. Like, I like a couple of the songs, but I don't like all. You know what I mean?
They've done some good songs. I'm not the biggest fan, but they have done some really cool songs.
Yeah, he's playing Liverpool, yeah, since first time since 1971. Yeah,
awesome.
So imagine the sellouts.
I can imagine so. They must be getting on as well. Must be in their late 70s.
Oh yeah, the granddaddies of pop music. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Chestnut 7 is saying, I got my we've read that one, haven't we? Yeah, sorry. Edward's saying I don't make them like they used to anymore. No.
Absolutely, Edward.
We've got about 5 minutes anyway, so you want to get some questions in, guys, ask us anything at all, you know, it doesn't have to be horror. Anything at all. Yeah.
I've talked about all these different things. I can't believe it's nearly been 3 hours.
I know. I've enjoyed it, like, thanks for coming on. Really enjoyed it.
No worries, I've had a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks very much, yeah. Retro Girls UK is saying, I still own a VHS, great memories. Yeah.
Still have mine.
Well, I've got a bad memory. I've got a bad memory of VHS tapes. When I used to rent them at the video shop, there'd be dropouts in them, all white specks. So that meant that they'd been rented out for over 100 times. You know, I'd put a video on it. I'd rub my hand and say, "Oh, Grace, I can't wait to watch this." I said, "What's all this bloody white stuff in it?" You know, all white specks like a bloody snowstorm. You know, I later learned subsequently that it was dropouts. Yeah.
It's been played too much, but yeah.
I play around with the track and I fiddle it one way and I fiddle it the other way. I still couldn't get rid of the bloody thing.
It's a special time when they did like rentals and all that, where you used to go get a movie, come home and watch it. It was an event. Yeah. Nowadays, it doesn't feel so much like it because a lot of people just stream, and it seems to take away like the adventure, the going to the shop, picking out a random film and just looking on the back of the cover, just looking at the front and saying, "Oh, that looks good," and take it home, and you'll have a new favorite movie. I
totally agree with you. Yeah. That was the big highlight when I used to go to the video shop. I'd see new releases and that. And what used to get under my skin, I'd see the new releases, but they'd have a little tag on saying they were out. Oh, I'm sorry, love, that's out. I don't know if they've done it in your shops in your area. They put a tag on it. You'd know right away it was out.
And any of the big new releases were always out. Our corner shop used to have all the stuff like years ago, like the 80s, 70s stuff. So it used to be like all that. Yeah. And you used to pick them up, take them, and you used to watch them. That'd be quite good. You had like E.T., Back to the Future, and all that sort of stuff. And then you just have some very odd ones.
That's it. I used to hate that. Yeah. Great memories, though. Great memories. Simon Film Fan is saying, my dad rented a VHS recorder from Granada in 1981, and I taped The Vampire Lovers. Great movie. Awesome. I've got that on, Blu-ray. Yeah, Vampire Lovers. Yeah, Screen Factory. Great.
Awesome.
Yeah. Chestnut 7 is saying, I Only Have Eyes for You was a song I remember with my video in 1981. Is that the Art Garfunkel version?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Art Garfunkel had a hit with that. It's an old song, though. It's a very, very old song now. I've heard that song in old movies in the 30s and 40s.
Yeah, it's a good song, but wow.
Yeah. Sophie is saying, peace, do you like Rick Astley?
Well, because when I first started YouTube, Sophie used to say, I look like Rick Astley.
He was good, Rick Astley.
Yeah, don't mind him. Never going to give you up, obviously, and Together Forever. Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
But there's so many great acts in the 80s. Blondie. So good.
Yeah. And I don't know if you've seen any of the concerts over the Jubilee period. Duran were on.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Simon Le Bon. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Rod Stewart got a lot of stick for singing Sweet Caroline. He got a lot of stick. Yeah.
I heard about that, but he's getting on now, isn't he?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he must be about, I'd say, 76, 77.
Yeah, he's getting in late 70s.
I don't think his voice is as strong anymore.
No, I did see the replay of that, and his voice wasn't as good. I can remember him years ago because he was in like a band before he became like a solo singer.
Yeah, the Faces. Yeah. Oh, he's very strong then. Very strong, his voice, yeah. But yeah, he got a lot of stick for that. got about a minute to go, so I've enjoyed it anyway. Yeah,
it's been great.
Impossible saying Juicy Free, Holy,
Man.
Yorkshire television series that never left the lead studio of Yorkshire TV. And he vaguely remember that, Doctor. Yeah, but I say I can't remember the episodes, but I remember see. Is that where he went on holiday, isn't it? The Ferrara doctor in the house was in it, wasn't he? Paul Late was it Paul?
I think so. We had Keith Barron in it, and you had Gwen Taylor in it.
That's him, Keith Barron, because he was in one of the Doctor series as well. Keith Barron, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but I don't remember the episodes, if you know what I mean. But I remember it being on. Yeah.
Yeah, because the one who played his wife, she ended up going in Heartbeat, and she also starred in Coronation Street as well.
Oh, right, yeah. That's it, Keith Barron, yeah. Chestnut 77, thanks, Alan and Pete, for a great show. You're welcome. Thank you for turning up.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great weekend, everyone. Good night. Yeah, have a nice weekend. And
have a great weekend, mate.
Yeah, hope to talk to you again very, very soon. Thank you. One or two more questions, and Pete, we'll call it a night if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Brian Gilson is saying Richard O'Sullivan was in the Haunted House of Horror. I've got that one in my collection. It's great. Yeah,
I'll have to give that one a go.
1968 to 69. It's great, that one. Lovely colour as well. Gorgeous colour.
Oh, cool.
Very pretty ladies in it as well. Very pretty ladies, yeah. Sophie's saying, thank you guys for a great stream. Oh, thanks very much, Sophie. Yeah.
Thanks, Sophie.
And yeah, hope to speak to you again soon next Thursday.
Yeah.
One more and yeah. Retro Girls UK. I still have my VHS recorded tape of Scooby episode. Oh, Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Scooby. Yeah, I haven't seen. I used to watch the cartoon series in the 70s, but I haven't seen any of the movies.
No.
Have you?
I've seen the first movie. The first movie's really silly, but it's fun. I was like at the right time when that came out, but I haven't seen the second one. But I've heard that one's not so good. But like recording on VHS, I used to record like loads of kid shows back in the day.
Right. Another top favourites of mine, and when I was a kid, was the Pink Panther. Not the Peter Sellers movies, but
the animated cartoon. Yeah.
Because
good.
Yeah, used to get the Pink Panther, pink bars, not chocolate, obviously, but pink bars, Pink Panther.
Little biscuits, weren't they?
About thick, skinny like that. Yeah, you were lovely then. Pink, like
they
pink
were.
shop.
Yeah, I know. I had remembered seeing them in the shops and had them. They're nice.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of the Peter Sellers Pink Panther movies. They were okay, but I didn't add them to my collection. I always remember the scene where he puts his hand on the ball, doesn't he? Have you seen the Pink Panther movies?
I've seen them a few times. Yeah, they're pretty. They're not too bad.
Yeah, he's a bit of a gorp, isn't he? He's a bit of a dope. Yeah, he always gets bumped into things.
Inspector Clouseau, isn't it?
Yeah, Inspector Clouseau. Yeah, and he puts his hand on the globe, and the globe spins. His hand goes down like that. Yeah, and that Chinese fella, the cup jumps on him all the time. The karate, he jumps on. He's in bed, he jumps on him. Yeah. Right, we'll call it a night then, Pete. Thanks very much anyway. Have you enjoyed it?
Absolutely. Had a lot of fun tonight. Talked about loads of different things.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I might have been a little bit nervous and that, but it's just I'm still trying to get used to it and that,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've all been there. I still get nervous. It's one of these things. Once you get started and you start talking about stuff, nerves still soon go away.
I used to hate it in school when you had to stand up in front of the class and read. I used to hate that.
I hated it as well. Oh, everybody's watching you. It's just
Yeah, and another thing as well, when you start a new job and you have to stand up in front of you and to talk a bit about yourself. Oh, God.
It's the icebreakers stuff in interviews. It's horrible. It's just like
all the team building and that. Yeah, but the more I'm doing it, the more I'm sort of getting into it. But there's still a couple of things you've got to remember. Obviously, tonight when you said you're not live, Alan. I was not an arm and I didn't know it. Hadn't put the bloody thing on.
Yeah, we were getting very involved in chatting and we did not realise, did we? And then I just thought, schedule. Well, hang on a bit, I should say live. And then it's just like, but it shows how much you can get involved once you start talking. The atmosphere die.
It's very easy. You can forget things and that. You've got to make sure everything's attached and that, and the lighting's good, and you're in a good posture. I'm sure you know what I mean. Well,
it's the only real problem is like trolls and that. It's just like keeping an eye on them.
Oh, they're anathema to me. Absolute anathema they are. Yeah. But I really enjoyed it anyway. In that, we've had a
pleasure.
Yeah, and not just about horror, but other things as well. The 70s and that, and it all going well. We can have another, guest spot again if you like in a couple of weeks' time.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
And if you want to ask one of the guys, one of your mates, the guys who come on regular, if you'd like to come along as well, because I don't really know them too much. You see, I've only seen them, now and again. But if you want to say Alan's asked you if you want to come join Pete yourself, see what they say.
Do. I'll pop it in the group chat. Yeah.
Yeah, they seem nice lads, like friendly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Andy and Mike would love to. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got good collection, haven't you? Good collection of movies there.
Definitely, they know this stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be doing another one this Wednesday again.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll try and tune in anyway, and I'm trying to get the question, because you get a lot of comments like you're trying to get a question in, and of course when you start talking, you go off for tangents. I'll try and pop along and put a question in.
Obviously, yeah. It's always great. It's always great to see people on there, and always great to see returning faces. But next Wednesday, 7:30.
7:30, yeah, and I'll be online again next Thursday, same time, 7:30.
Brilliant.
And as I say, in a couple of weeks' time, if you want to come back on again, you're quite welcome to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. It's been brilliant tonight.
Thanks very much, Pete. Yeah, and have a nice weekend. Yeah, I'll speak to you, mate. Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.